for tonight's feature tune, here are the unique sounds of the Mongolian folk metal band, The Who, complete with traditional throat singing. Featuring Danny Case of the band From Ashes to New is the 2019 rocker, UAUAU. Put your hands together for the Edison fight song. Thank you for joining us last weekend at one of the most successful band shows ever. We'll see you at halftime.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast out here at Richmond as your Red Knights are set to do battle with the Wildcats from Edison. At this time, we're going to go ahead and kind of turn the sound down just a little bit as we still have about 11 minutes left before everything gets going. And I believe there's going to be a special tribute in the middle of the 50-yard line, as I know I lost a good friend and from coaching with him and everything, and I'm talking about Mr. Todd Smith. And everyone is wearing yellow here, and I kind of wish I knew they were going to be doing that because I would have wore yellow too as well. But I can see that everyone is in the middle of the Wildcat emblem, And I'm guessing, I could be wrong, but I'm guessing this is going to be a tribute to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please watch the scoreboard while a tribute will be played for our beloved assistant AD, Todd Smith, and bus driver, Mike Richardson.
You'll always be missed, my friend. Take it to him, please.
As we were going to run that tribute to Todd Smith, the assistant AD director, and Mike Richardson, the bus driver that passed away last week.
On Friday, September 17th, tragedy struck Edison Nation when beloved teacher, coach, athletic director, and friend Todd Smith passed away suddenly at only 44 years of age. Todd's hearty laugh and glowing smile were the first and last thing that many people saw at nearly every athletic event hosted here at Edison High School. Todd was a dedicated member of Edison Nation, a colleague, a coach, and most importantly, a great friend. Todd served the district as a computer and gifted teacher at Stanton Elementary, as well as being our assistant athletic director, head volleyball coach, and head track coach at Edison High School. We release these black and silver balloons to signify Todd's love for Edison Nation, our students, and our athletes. Please keep Todd's family, his loved ones, his teams, his students, and his friends in your thoughts and prayers as they grieve his loss. If Todd were still here, there is no doubt that his only wish would be for all of Edison Nation to be happy.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon up to go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Hey, bring me down, can't none bring me down. The love is too high, bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, take now, bring me down, can't none bring me down. The love is too high, bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, cause I'm clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Cause I'm clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. The love is too high, bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, cause I'm clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Cause I'm clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Hey, clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
Gotta have a set.
Edison Nation has lost another one of its own this week. Mikey Richardson passed away on Tuesday, September 21st. Mikey was a sub-bus driver for several years. He loved his job and was always willing to jump in wherever he could to lend a helping hand. As a sub-driver, Mikey has driven every student within the Edison local school district at some point. He always had a smile on his face and a joke up his sleeve. Mike loved his job, family, and friends. He truly lived life by stopping to smell the roses. Gone too soon, please keep Mikey's family, friends, and loved ones in your thoughts and prayers. Please join us in a moment of silence to honor Mikey's memory. Edison.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Richmond, Ohio, as it is Red Knight football, as your Toronto Red Knights are set to do battle with the Wildcats from Edison High School. Good evening, everyone. I am Rich Coburn. Joining me, as always, is my good friend, my buddy, my pal, the one who normally gets me in trouble all the time. That's Mr. Rob Suffaletta. How you doing, pal?
I'm good. I don't know who gets who in trouble, but I'll take it. Well, I'm doing good, man. Ready for another game. What a difference from last night to tonight.
Absolutely.
Beautiful weather-wise. A little chillier, as you would expect, late in September, but beautiful. Not a cloud in the sky. A little beautiful sunset right over horizon there. And brand new field for Edison. It's all turf like ours. A lot of space out here and beautiful scoreboard. And I think tonight's homecoming, we got a lot going on tonight there, Mr. Coburn.
We do, and that was a beautiful tribute that they did to Mr. Todd Smith. A friend, always was there to crack a joke. Not only, of course, you always see him when you come into coach with a smile on his face, but he was also a volleyball official too. That's kind of how I became really good friends with him, and it's a really nice tribute that they did as the Edison Wildcats take the field and get ready to play this game.
So, tonight was a lot better travel time than last week.
And you know what? The wind's blowing, and right now we have, connection still, so hopefully that's good too. But it's, I completely agree with you. We actually left the school at 3:30 compared to 11:30. And we are here, and I got confirmation we're up and running, so we do appreciate it. And we do apologize about last week.
Yeah.
You're trying to watch it. There was really nothing we could do.
I mean, you worked your tail off the entire game. We had your poor wife holding the Wi-Fi hotspot, trying to get a signal like back in the old days, holding an antenna to get that right spot. I mean, she probably got a hand cramp because she was standing there for a while in the same spot. And we did everything we could. You really, really worked hard, and like I said, we did everything that we could to bring you guys the game last week. A lot better connection tonight, so hopefully we're good there.
The other thing, too, that was kind of interesting is every time the wind blew, when we had it, it would go. But if you wanted to watch the full game, as here comes the Red Knights taking the field.
Yeah,
if you want to watch the whole game, it is up. So without any issues, because I was smart enough to, thank goodness, hit record
yes.
when we started having issues.
Yeah, you're like Sully, right? Sully hit the APU or something to turn it on so they could seal that plane up when he landed in the Hudson. And yeah. So it's a good thing you did that. Anybody that wants to go watch that can go and watch it. Anyway, so Edison, Toronto, man, kind of a rivalry game. It's become a little feisty in the last few years. Would you say? I would.
And you know what, though? It's always good to have those games to look forward to. You know what I mean?
It is.
This is, where I'm in old school where it's nice to have a rival as long as everything stays, clean and it's just fun back and forth. That's always the thing. But no one wants to see anyone get hurt or get out of control, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's only sometimes the things with rivals. But it is, like you said, it's good to have a game like that you look forward to and, or get excited and pump up the play. So, here we go. It's going to be Shane Keenan to kick. The back deep, number 19, Tyler. Petrie set to kick, or set back deep. As it's going to go, it's going to hit at the 11-yard line. It's going to be picked up, and here he goes down the sideline. And it's going to be tackled right across the 25-yard line to the 26-yard line, and that is where they'll take over 1st and 10 for the first possession of this game.
Good
I'm
kick.
sorry, that was Jaden Wright. By the way, it was 15, not 19.
No. Yeah, good kick down the side there and kind of pin him in. That's tough to create the wedge when it's that close to the coffin corner, so to speak. And Red Knights do a nice job of kick coverage, so see what the first drive has.
So Gage Klein, quarterback for the Wildcats, will go ahead and come in and take his first snap in shotgun form for the Edison Wildcats. There's a snap. He's going to look to throw. Has a man down deep. As they go deep, he has him wide open. It's going to be a diving catch. And they're going to say, no, it hit the ground. It's not going to count.
Wow, nice arm strength by Klein there. A lot of time to throw. Good protection by the offensive line there. Give him time. That's a deep route. It takes time to develop. And he just barely overthrew him. That was almost a touchdown. They're looking to stretch the Red Knight defense early.
Jacob Kuzak laid out for it and came very close to making that catch.
He did.
So here we go. They come back to the line. Gage this time. Oh, I thought he was going to go under center. He is, and here comes a flag on the play.
So the play clock was still at 3. I'm not sure what.
Too many members on the field. I see him counting. I'm not exactly sure what the call is. This turned to the guy in the white hat. False start against Edison, so that's going to back them up 5 yards.
It does back them up.
So
5
second
yards.
and 15, buddy. Ball's not going to be on the 21-yard line. We're at 11:45 here, bud.
Yeah. All right, we'll take it. That backs them up 5. Second down and long.
So Gage now goes under center, single or I formation in the backfield. Looks like an offset I, actually. As they're going to hand the ball off, he's going to try to go to the right side, and he's not going to have a chance to really go anywhere as the Red Knight front line defense-wise was right there to stop him.
Yeah, great penetration that time by the defense of the Red Knights. Actually, I think he might have lost a yard on the play. He might have got back to the line of scrimmage, but nonetheless, it's either no gain or loss of 1. So great job up front that time by the Red Knights.
McClurg on the carry that time for Edison. Thank you so much, Bob. I appreciate it. As it's kind of hard to see back here a little bit. As Gage now back in the shotgun formation. The sidecar is McClurg. They're going to blitz run. He's going to throw down the field. It's going to be a long one, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. Intended receiver was number 10, Decker Lancaster.
Yeah, good. Again, Red Knights flushed him out. Got a little bit of pressure on him that time. Gage, a big boy at 6'6", and makes a tough throw, overthrows it, but good coverage by Cam Baker there for the Red Knights. So even if it would have been a little more on target, I think Cam was in good position there. So the Red Knights forced a 3 and out on the first series.
So Bowsher is going to be back to receive the punt. Almost blocked. It is blocked. 53 is going to block it. It's going to be hitting at the 1. He's going to pick it up, and he's going to go in for a Red Knight touchdown.
Wow, nice job.
Seth Thomas
Seth
gets
Thomas,
the block
yeah.
and goes in for the Red Knight touchdown.
Wow, what a! I mean, those are one of the X factors, the special teams that end up swaying a game one way or the other. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You can't account. Special teams make a huge difference, and Seth Thomas getting in there, blocks it and picks it up and returns it for the touchdown. Red Knights up 6-0 right now.
So that's going to bring Keenan in for the extra point as the Red Knights go in the end zone. So there's the snap, the hold, the kick. It is up, and it is good through the upright. So with 10:49 here to go in the first quarter, the score, Red Knights 7, Wildcats nothing.
Good job by the Red Knights. Wow. Always a bonus to get a touchdown of a special teams unit. And so the Red Knights come in, they score first, but have not run an offensive play. So wonderful job.
I talk.
Yep. So right off the bat, pal.
Stuff like that.
So here we go, off the bat, my man, as Keenan gets ready to set to kick for the kickoff after the touchdown. Deep back for Edison's number 25, and that's going to be Jacob Kusik. Now We're waiting for the official's whistle, and there we go. 7-0, 10:49 here as Red Knights got in the end zone on a block kick. If you're just joining us, well, welcome to the K-Night Network. As flags comes flying in from the side judges, someone must have been offsides.
Yeah, I think I couldn't quite see which one. There was a little bit of movement by a couple guys there, and the Red Knights going to get charged for the false start here. That'll be backing them up. That was a good kick, though. Went all the way down to about the 10.
So that wasn't a bad kick from Keenan.
No, but that moves them up 5, moves us back 5. So now instead of kicking from the 40, we'll be kicking from the 35.
Beautiful night
Close.
here at Richmond, pal.
Oh, yeah, nice little cool breeze.
Nice, beautiful sunset over to the right. And here we go as Keenan sets the ball. He's getting ready to go. There's the whistle. And there's the kick. It's going to be taken right around the 26-yard line, or 19-yard line. He's going to take it. Kusik's going to kind of shake a little bit and goes right down around the 38, 39-yard line, and this is where the Wildcats will take over for their second possession.
So a little better field position there. We kind of helped them out with the false start or illegal procedure, whatever you want to call it. But Red Knights did a great job defensively last time. Let's dig our heels in here, even though they got a better field position, almost out, almost to the 40 of their own 40. But Red Knights defense is up for a task. We'll see.
So here they're going to bring out trips to the right, no receiver to the left. Gage is going to be in the shotgun formation. He's going to look to throw. Going to try to go downfield again. He has an arm, but Wiggin was right there. Or I'm sorry, that wasn't Wiggin. That was Aiden Mick, as it was intended receiver was for number 19. Is that Petrie, pal? Number 19? I can't see over your shoulder, buddy. I'm sorry. Is it Petrie?
Yep.
Tyler. Yep. Intended receiver. Incomplete.
Well, so what I've seen, they're trying to stretch us deep. And Red Knights are doing a great job. We're kind of one-on-one on the outside, playing low man instead of the zone, and nowhere to go with the ball, really. Good coverage.
Twins to the right. One sidecar. It's going to be a quick hitch, and it's going to go through the hands of number 25, Jacob Kusik. Incomplete. That's going to bring up third down. And third down and 10. Ball sitting on the 39-yard line with 10:29 here to play in the first. Red Knights up 7-0.
Yeah, Boucher in good position there. He was ready to come up to make the hit and just went right through his hands. Kuzik was there. He was, he did a little stop route and went right through the hands. As shotgun formation. Klein, quarterback keeper, right side, across the 40, but that's about all he'll get. He'll get up to the 42, and the Red Knights will drop him there. As going to stop him short about 4 yards. They're going to mark him at the 43, but it's going to bring up a punting situation for Edison as looks like Coyle to kick. Boucher back deep. Left kick bounces at about the 30. Will go out of bounds inside the 30, call it the 28 or so. And the Red Knights will put this next series, actually their first series, in action right there.
Yeah, this will be the first time that the Red Knights will actually see the offense, as a touchdown was a blocked kick by the special teams.
Right.
We were just talking about how good of a season it's been.
I hurt you every year. Sorry.
That's all good, buddy. As the Red Knights come down the line of scrimmage, Aiden Mick is going to be calling the calls for the Red Knights. It looks like they're going to go on offset eye. They are. They're going to get flags thrown, though, as it's going to be a false start against the Red Knights. That should back them up 5 yards to bring up first and 15, and that should take the ball down to about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, a little anxious there. Just a smidgen early, and so that's going to back the Red Knights up 5. As we're going to have, looks like Zeb Kinsey is the tailback here. Jason at fullback, offset.
So he's going to go under center. We're going to go ahead and put Boucher in motion a little bit. As they're going to be a pitched off to Kinsey. Zeb's going to take it. He's going to keep moving up the sideline, keeps his feet pumping until he gets across the 35-yard line, close to the 40-yard line. But before that, it should be good enough, though, for a Red Knight first down.
Yeah, good hard run by the young freshman, Mr. Kinsey. Quick toss to the right, good blocks up front, and then a little bit of power running from Kinsey, dragging a couple guys with him to get that first down.
So Red Knights not really wasting much time as they come up first and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Mick goes under center. Boucher in motion. Hands it off to Boucher. Boucher's going to try to get to the outside to the left. He's going to stop, shake a little bit, go back up to the front, and he's not going to have a chance to go anywhere as the defense did a really nice job keeping him contained for Edison.
Well, they strung that one out. You got to give Edison credit there because they strung that play out to the sideline and then kind of just swarmed to the ball. So not really anywhere to go that time for Bowsher.
So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 9. Ball sitting on the 40-yard line. 7-0 Red Knights here with 8:56 and counting here in the first quarter. I formation for the Red Knights as Mick goes under center. There's a snap. It's going to hand the ball right off. I believe it's Kinsey as he's going to cross the 40 to about the 43-yard line and to bring up 3rd down for the Red Knights.
So 3rd and about 6. It's just power football that time, right up the middle. Picked up, 3-4 yards. Still a positive play for the Red Knights. Already up 1 score.
36.
Nothing really changes, pal. As Mick goes under center, single receiver on both sides, fakes it. Mick's going to roll to his right. He looks, he has a man open. It's going to be caught, but it's going to be drop the ball, though, as it goes out of bounds. And it's going to bring up 4th down. But I believe that's going to give them the catch, though, for Jason Nett. It's a catch and a fumble, I believe.
I don't know. Did they call it that? Because it's back to the original line of scrimmage. I like the play action pass, little rollout, try to hit Jason the flat. He did, but nothing doing as the Edison swarmed that one.
Yeah, Petrie's deep back now to receive the punt from Keenan. As there's a snap and the kick. It's a spiral, a tight spiral on the way down as it goes out around the 31-yard line.
36 yards?
So
no, I'm sorry, that's the 20-yard line. It's going to be 21-yard line.
Yeah, that actually not typical. It must have come off his foot wrong because he usually kicks it a lot higher than that. It was a low. It was a spiral, but it was a low spiral. It was down the right side. Took a Red Knight bounce, and so effective.
Green. So here we go. We're going to see Edison for the 3rd time now this game, as it's going to be 1st down and 10. Ball sitting on the 20-yard line as Gage is going to go in the shotgun. Twins to the right. Sidecar to his right as well. Gage, go ahead and hands it off as he's going to get to the outside. He has some room. He's going to keep his feet moving. Crosses the sticks as he is taken down at the 33-yard line. That's going to be good enough for an Edison 1st down. Aiden Mick will get the tackle on that for the Red Knights.
Well, that's our first positive big gain on the ground, so well blocked on the left side.
That might have only been their 2nd run, too, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
they've thrown it mostly.
You're right, they have been.
So here we go. Shotgun. Klein looking. He's going deep again. It's going to be tipped by Bowsher. It's going to be no flag on the play, and that's going to bring up an incomplete pass as the intended receiver was number 10 for the Wildcats, and that's Lancaster.
So they've been doing the little shoulder fake, the down and out, or out and up. Not down and out. That's what I mean, the out and up, and trying to get our corners to bite. We have in the past, but we are not. Bowsher was right stride for stride. Did a nice job looking back, not picking up a flag.
So here we go. They're going to fake it this time. It's going to be a quarterback keeper, and it's going to be Klein keeping it. We're going to get a flag from the back judge.
Are we going to get a face mask?
I have a feeling that's going to be the call. No, it's going to be a holding against Edison.
Couldn't tell. Yep, I couldn't tell. It almost looked like, I think somebody reached in, and because he went down so fast, like his momentum was going forward, and it was like he hit a wall. Somebody grabbed him, and I thought, uh-oh. But
I kind of saw him spin, so he must have grabbed the jersey. And that's when I thought it was coming through. But
I saw him spin, and I saw him kind of go down. It almost looked like a face mask. But nonetheless, we are 2nd and a half mile. 2nd 21.
As Gage is going to go under center with an offset eye. Single receiver to the left at the top of the screen. Hard count to try to get him to jump. That doesn't happen, but he's going to hand the ball off. And the Red Knight defense did a nice job as the ball was handed off to number 31, Mason Insmingle.
Yeah, Ashton Ellis in there that time. We call his name a lot up front, plays well. Defensive lineman in there quickly to stop that one. Edison actually got away with a false start there. I thought their end moved about half a second before that ball was snapped. But it doesn't matter because Ashton squashed that one at the point of attack. So 3rd now and a half mile.
3rd and 21, ball on the 23-yard line. 6:31 here and counting in the first quarter. Shotgun formation. It's going to look to go pass. As he pump fakes it, he's going to go roll to the outside, look to his left, look to throw downfield, and he actually did a nice job as the receivers were covered really well and just throws it out. And now here comes a flag from the back judge.
From the back judge, are we going to get a penalty on? I mean I
don't know. There was no one back there.
No, I don't know what the.
Oh, they're going to call intentional grounding.
Oh, okay, lost it down. Okay, yeah, but I don't agree with that call. He was well outside the pocket, you know what I mean, so to speak. I thought as long as you got beyond the hash mark and you could throw it away. But I must be wrong because they did call the intentional grounding. So that's good for us. Backs them up close to the goal line. Boucher deep about the 50-yard line to return this one.
I can't see who their punter number is. It was number 20, I believe. As it's going to be kicked, it's going to hit at the 41, take a nice Edison bounce into Red Knight territory. It's going to hit at the 40, and that's exactly where Edison's going to pick it up, and the Red Knights are going to start from their own 40-yard line with 6 minutes and 7 seconds here to play in the first quarter, pal.
Boy, I was nervous. Boucher went over there. It was a good kick. It was down the sideline, took a giant Edison hop, and then he thought about getting it. That always scares me because that last second is when you're going to get those fumbles, and I just don't like it. But luckily, he didn't touch it. The Red Knights are starting in good field position. So 1st and 10, Red Knights. Mick's going to go under center this time.
Yeah, nothing's going to change, pal. It's going to be an I formation. They're going to hand it off to Kinsey. Kinsey has a huge hole up the middle, keeps his feet moving as he gets across the 50-yard line. But before he crosses it, he crosses the sticks for another Red Knight first down.
Wow, great job blocking that time. Everybody on their assignments open up a huge hole for Zeb Kinsey, and he powers through it. And first down, he's starting to get some yardage here.
Red Knights really not wasting any time coming to the line of scrimmage with 5:50 and counting here in the first quarter. 1st and 10, ball sitting on the 40, or I'm sorry, on the 50. Fakes a handoff and hands it off. And give credit to the front line of Edison's defense as there was nowhere for them to go.
Well, that was nice. So you fake the pitch out to the right, and you hand it off to Jay Snett, the fullback on the inside, trying to catch him, trying to get the defense to flow toward the outside. Edison not fooled that time and stopped that one for no gain.
So Red Knights aren't going to change anything. Single receiver to both sides. I formation for the Red Knights is Mick. Down really low under the center. Is going to pitch it out to Kinsey. Kinsey's going to put his head down and continue to run and gets close to the stick. I think he's going to be just an inch or two short.
Boy, you got good eyes. Inch or two.
Yeah, I mean, it was right at the stick where he got pushed out.
Yeah, that LASIK paid off for you.
Listen, I'm telling you, it's wonderful. No, they're going to lie. They're going to call me a liar.
Yeah, he's all the way back at the. They did push it back to the 41, but 3rd and 2, still manageable situation. You would think maybe 4 down territory.
Nothing's changing for the Red Knights. Same exact formation as Mick goes under center. It's going to be a reverse as they're going to hand the ball off. And he's going to cross the 40. I still think, though, I'm not going to say it yet, but it's going to be close to the sticks for.
Well.
And that's exactly, it's going to bring 4th down in about
6 inches.
2.5 inches with maybe a centimeter. It's going to be close, pal.
Yeah. I tell you, this is be helmet power football, I would think. Helmet to helmet. Let's see what we got. We still got 12 on the play clock.
So as Mick goes under center, I formation. He's going to hand it off. He's going to actually fall forward and gets it.
Yeah.
That's going to be a Red Knight first down, and it is.
He is about, I'm looking, he had to get to the 39, and I'm looking at the side judge closest to us. He's got, you always mark it with your downfield foot. So his left foot is beyond the 41. So if they mark it like they should, he should have enough for a first down.
Well, I already saw the official mark the first down.
They haven't moved the sticks. They're actually going to bring it out and measure this.
But the gentleman with the white hat already marked it was a first down after the run. So they're going to say, yes, he did get it, and it's going to be a first down Red Knights.
I gave him 2 on the carry.
So that's going to be 1 on the carry for
He is at 5 carries, 39 yards.
Kansas. They just marked the ball.
Yeah, about a half a ball. Looks like as they put the stick down next to it. So enough for the first down, and the Red Knights will get a fresh set of downs here on the move in Edison Wildcat territory on their 39. They'll have to wait a second until the sticks get put back in place.
And here they go, pal. No wasting time. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. It's
you're
live
good.
formation. They're going to hand off to Kinsey. But I'm telling you what, number 52 for Edison did a really nice job. Joey Simpson to be right there and waited on Kinsey to come at him.
Nowhere to go that time. He got through the line somehow and almost basically met him at the point of attack. Kinsey couldn't really get much steam going. And so no gain on the play. 2nd and 10 now for the Red Knights as they stay in that offset I formation and Mick under center.
Mick is really low in that position as they're going to fake it and keep Kinsey with it to go to the outside. Kinsey's going to put his head down and just run right through 2 Wildcats for a first down as the ball is now going to be set on the 25-yard line.
So we saw that play a couple plays ago, and they ran the reverse short yardage gain that time. This time they faked the reverse. Kinsey keeps it, man, wide open down the sideline. I don't think anybody hit him until he was 10 or 12 yards downfield.
No, the Red Knights did a nice job setting that play up.
Yeah.
Running that reverse twice, and then finally the fake it. As single receivers to both sides. Offset I for the Red Knights as Mick is down. Mick's going to just take it as a quarterback keeper as he's maybe only going to get about 1 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 9. Ball sitting on the 24-yard line with 2:50 here to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, that almost looked like a 4th and inches type play. Like he snapped it and put his head down straight away and like he was trying to pick up a yard. I mean, it's positive. That's good. I don't know. Maybe it was a busted snap. Who knows?
So once again, here is the I formation as the Wildcats shift. Kinsey's going to get it as he crosses to the 20-yard line. And maybe about a gain of 4 on that. 3rd down and 5 sitting on the Edison Wildcat 20-yard line.
Well, again, we're blocking really well up front as Kinsey starting to chew up some yards here. I like it. We're now in a 3rd and manageable, 3rd and 5 mid-range type play. You could run, you could throw, and you keep the defense kind of backpedaling here.
And we're sitting at under 2 minutes now here, pal.
Yeah.
Offset I, it looks like, from the Red Knights. They're going to come blitzing. Red Knights did a nice job picking it up. It's in the end zone to Keenan. It's going to be in for a Red Knight touchdown.
Wow. How about that? I think that's our first pass play, is it not?
I believe it is, yes.
I mean, it's been run, man. I don't think Edison was ready for that as we've been on the ground the whole time in the first quarter. And then, bam, you hit big Mr. Keenan down the middle on a post, and he was wide open. Heck, that one you could throw up even higher.
Well, what kind of also set that up was that blitz that Edison had coming up in the middle. All the linebackers were in the gaps ready to rock. As it's a muff snap, looking to throw. It's going to go as he's going to kind of shake and bake a little bit, but it's going to be incomplete for the 2-point conversion.
That was interesting. So muff snap, instantly tossed back to Keenan. Keenan dumps it to Zeb. Kinsey, he tried to get in there. He just couldn't do it. So the Red Knights going to miss the extra point and stay at 13, but it's still a good drive for the Red Knights.
Absolutely, and believe it or not, Pat, we're still in the first quarter here, buddy, with 1:44 here to play. The score is now Red Knights 13, Edison nothing.
So, and it's starting to cool. That sun now behind the hill, and the air is blowing. It doesn't. There's not many trees where we are.
No.
I mean, this is pretty open, so you get that. I mean, it's not a howling wind. I mean, it's just a light breeze, but you could feel it, that cool breeze, you know. And I think the game as we go further is going to get colder and colder. we'll see how that affects everything. But right now, the Red Knights firing on all cylinders, up 13-0 over the Wildcats.
Yeah, right now, buddy, it's 13 rushes for the Red Knights for, oh my goodness, for 62 yards. Once again, all courtesy of Mr. Barkus and Mr. Hughes beside us.
2 for 2 passing.
And right now we're 2 for 2 passing for 21 yards and 1 TD. So that was our second pass. I must have missed one somewhere, pal.
Jace caught it.
Oh, that's
Chase,
right.
The Chase catch and drop.
The either that or it was a catch and fumble, but I do remember that was our second. Yep.
But there's Keenan's kick.
Wow. All the way
It's
to
going
about
to
the
be taken
6.
to the 6. Yep, and he's going to take the ball. He's going to run. He's going to put his head down and kind of gets shoelace tackled by Bowser, I believe.
I think that's Sloaney, number 3.
Oh, I thought that was a 2. You're exactly right. It is.
Yeah, that's Logan Sloan is wide open tackle. He's fired up. He's getting some PT the last few games, and he's playing really well.
Yeah, I give him yardage on it.
So nice open field tackle that time by Mr. Sloan. And the Red Knights will start fairly deep in their own territory again, below the 30.
That's going to be Gage is going to come out for the quarterback position. He's going to go, Klein's going to go under center this time. As it looks like it's a shift now by Edison to come out twins to the right. Gage goes into shotgun. He's going to roll. He's going to look to throw. They're going deep again. It's going to be intercepted
Oh, nice.
by Bowser.
Wow, good job, Bowser. Again, they're trying to stretch our defense, and right now our corners and even we're playing a kind of a man, and they are stride for stride with the receivers. Good job by Bowser. Turns back. He was actually in a better position to catch it, and he did, and then he wrestled away. It was almost a jump ball.
Cusick was attending receiver on that for Edison.
Yeah.
So now the Red Knights get the ball back here with 1:30 in the first quarter. Ball is now sitting on the 37-yard line. Red Knights not really changing anything. If it's working, as they're going to put Bowser in motion. It's going to be a fake pitch, as it's going to be run right to number 11 for the Red Knights.
Jace Nett.
Jace Nett.
So that's the same play. We ran that earlier to about the same result, right? It's a fake pitch to Zeb Kinsey around to the right side, and we're sneaking Jace Nett on the inside, trying to catch him overflowing to the ball to the outside, and they've sniffed it out twice. Short gains on both. We'll take the gain, but just a gain of 1.
So that's going to bring up here 50 seconds in the first as the Red Knights are going to hand it to Kinsey. Kinsey's going to get hit in the backfield, and Edison's just going to come gang tackle him, as it's probably going to be right back at the line of scrimmage, maybe even 1, as they're going to probably give him forward progress on that.
Yeah, and I think Edison realizes that we've got 2 passes, so they're going to stack the box. I think they made a commitment to stop the run right now and force us to throw it. So look for the Red Knights at some point here to start airing it out. Maybe right here, 3rd and 9. It's pretty long, you would think.
Yeah, they're going to go to that quad set over there on the right. They're going to leave Mick all by himself. Nope, I lied, as they put Bowser in motion.
And he moved. Take 11 across the middle. There he is.
There's a screen set for Keenan. He's going to catch it. He's going to try to get to the outside. He's going to kind of shake and bake a little bit as he crosses the 40-yard line and goes out of bounds. And that's going to do it here for the end of the first quarter, I believe, as I'm waiting for the official wave off. And we're not getting it just yet. There is a flag on the play, that's why. I just see it behind the official.
Yeah, let's see what the laundry is here. We haven't seen any signal yet. That's going to be... Looks like it's on the Red Knights. I just don't know what they're talking about. I see any point.
Well, wait a minute. They're talking about something else, too, because I saw him turn his back like he was hitting the back. I don't know, to be honest with you. We're just waiting for the call from the man in the white hat. It is going to be a hold against the Red Knights. and they declined it.
So that'll make it 4th down. That'll bring up a punting situation for the Red Knights.
But we're going to wait until the second quarter, though, to do that,
We are.
as the time has expired here.
And I have 85 yards of offense. Us.
So that's going to be the end here of the first quarter with the score. Your Red Knights 13, Edison nothing. And a couple shout-outs really quick if we can, because he mentioned it to me last week and I wasn't able to do it, but our friends from Nevada listening to us and watching us, we truly do appreciate that, the Harvalax.
Uh-huh.
So thank you guys, as always, for watching us and sticking with us for the past 11 years that we've been doing this. They've listened to radio, and now they're watching on TV and YouTube, and we truly do appreciate that.
All right, so here we go.
Red Knights are going to get it 4th down as Keenan is going to be punting it away. Deep back 4. Edison, I can't see a number as he's punting from the 30.
I think it's Cusick.
Yeah, it is, 25. He's going to take it and get to the outside. Flag comes flying down in the backfield as he's going to keep his feet moving, and he's going to go out of bounds. Nope, he's still on the ground running. Blow the whistle, please, as there's a flag on the play. Here comes another flag on the play.
So, actually,
How many yards is that? Can you pick that up for me?
Seth Thomas's helmet came out. He's going to have to come out for a play. He got, I don't know, it was interesting. Locked up with somebody.
There comes another flag thrown.
Yeah.
On this sideline, I hope.
I believe it's going to have to be
We may-
because they were sitting there talking.
Sideline warning, maybe? Or
I don't know.
Somebody said something. I'm not totally sure.
Is this sideline? So right now there's 3 flags on the field.
So we'll see. They're still talking about it, and Edison is walking backwards. So they were up to close to the 50, but they're now huddling back around their own 30.
So we're waiting for the gentleman in the white hat.
We are.
I was going to say, I believe it's going to be one of them, I agree, is going to be a block in the back.
Which you saw right off
Which
the
I
get-go,
saw.
and that happened right after he caught it. So that's why they probably marched backward, because you're going to penalize it from the spot of the foul.
But the other 2 flags, I have no clue. So we're going to figure this out here as we go in with the gentleman in the white hat.
And Edison is walking back now inside the 20.
It's going to be a hold against the Red Knights. It's going to be declined. Unsportsmanlike against the Wildcats. And then a block in the back against the Wildcats.
Okay, so 2 on them, 1 on us, and the end result is they're going to start inside their own 20-yard line. Now, you have the umpire looks like standing at the 18, and I think that's where they're going to mark it.
It looks like it. Either that or around the 19-yard line, maybe, pal.
He's actually
they're going
walking
back
it off
more.
from there.
He's actually going into the red zone.
He's actually inside the 10 now. They're going to mark that at the 9, so that is a huge penalty. So the spot of the foul must have been the 18. They back it up.
And then took the 15 for the unsportsmanlike conduct.
Half the distance. Yep.
So here we go as Gage goes under center. Looks, he's going to hand the ball off. He has a hole up the middle, keeps his feet running, and he goes down right about the 16-yard line.
Got a 12 and
So just a straight run up the middle. Big gain, actually, on a first down play. Pickup of 8. Gets that ball close to the 20.
That's actually probably going to be about 2nd down and 2, as ball's going to be sitting down right now on the 17-yard line. As Edison's waiting to come to the line of scrimmage.
can you see?
So here we go, under center. He's going to go ahead and hand it. It's going to be a pitch. He's looking to throw deep again to number 25, Kuzik. It's going to be almost picked off by number 5, Cam Baker, as the intended receiver was for Cusick, and it's going to become incomplete, as once again it was almost picked off by Baker, pal.
Well, I mean, I haven't been keeping track, but just on a ballpark, they rarely throw it short. I think we've tried the one that went through the hands over here of Cusick early in the first quarter. Other than that, they've been deep routes. And the Red Knights, like I said, have been playing extremely well. Man-to-man, stride for stride, and one interception, a few bataways, couple overthrows. Very good secondary.
It's a first down because of a flag, but I'm not really sure what happened, pal. I didn't mean to interrupt you on that.
No, that's all right.
As Gage goes under center. I formation for Edison. He's going to keep it, find a hole. Keeps his feet running as he crosses the 25 to the 26-yard line. I really don't know what the flag was. As they were tackled, though, by the Red Knights.
Yeah, I don't know.
It would be Jace Nett and also Seth Thomas.
Not totally sure.
So Gage now at the shotgun, looking to throw. It's going to be a short hitch as it's going to be tipped in the air, and it's going to become incomplete to bring up third down, but Keenan was close.
I think Keenan tipped it at the line of scrimmage. Keenan 6'6" himself. And so
guy.
You have a 6'6" quarterback and you have a 6'6" end. You know what I mean? It's pretty squared up, and good job. Hey, but we're not fooled. We were there. Baker was there. I mean,
they have to be trying to set up that deep route again, probably by Cusick. As Gage going to take it himself up the middle. He's going to go to the outside. He's going to keep stiff arm him, and he's going to go out of bounds at the 40-yard line. But that's going to be good enough, though, for an Edison first down.
quarterback keeper. He started up the middle, nothing doing. He bounced it to the outside, picked up a block, got around the end, and was able to pick up a first down. Nice little run by Gage there.
Mm-hmm.
Gage climb.
13-0 Red Knights right now with 9:57 here to play in the second quarter. First and 10, ball on the 39-yard line. Gage goes under center to an offset eye. He's going to hand the ball off to the right for number 31, Powell, and that's going to be Ensmingle is the carrier and not really have a chance to do anything as he's tackled by the front line of the Red Knight defense.
Well, I'm going to tell you, there was nowhere to go. Red Knight's defensive line playing extremely well, too. We're actually firing on all cylinders right now. I know I said that earlier, but we really are. Loss of 2. Great job wrapping up, too. Tackling.
Twins to the left. Gage is in shotgun. Movement. Gage is going to take it himself up the middle. He's going to try to get to the outside. And a really nice tackle right there by Keenan.
There's another, yeah. So he's going to get, we'll call it 3 yards back of the 2 that they lost on the first play. But again, not a lot of running room for Edison.
Red Knight's front line doing a really nice job up there.
They are.
So that brings up 3rd and 9. Ball sitting on the 40-yard line. 8:33 here to play. Red Knight's up 13-0 as it trips to the right. Klein going to rotate. It's going to throw to the outside, and it's going to be incomplete.
Good coverage. Boucher on the coverage there. Ball just a little bit overthrown to the outside, but would have been a tough catch anyway because we are on him like bees on honey because there is really nowhere to go with the ball. But that does bring up a punting situation for Edison.
That is going to Powell as they're going to put Bowser back, and they're going to kick it toward the sideline as it's going to go right out of bounds at the 27-yard line. I did mention, I know I keep saying Kinsey, and it's my fault. I forgot to mention that Zeb Kinsey is actually running today, as the other one is inactive for this game tonight.
I think I mentioned Zeb.
Did you?
Yeah, you didn't have to.
Oh, good. because I forgot to do it.
No, I've been saying Zeb Kinsey all night because, and he's playing with the cast still, isn't it?
I believe he is. So the Red Knights are going to come to the line. 1st and 10, ball on the 28-yard line, 8:15 here to play as we're going to go Twins to the left. Shotgun formation is Mick. Mick's going to keep it and try to go to the outside. He's going to spin, actually, as he gets down to the 30-yard line before he's tackled right there at the 31-yard line.
So just as we were talking about Zeb, he is not the tailback this series.
No, he's not.
And I think is it Baker? I couldn't see the number. I'll have to wait till they come out. Anyway, just a quarterback keeper, pick up 3. It's a good positive gain.
Red Knights come out, Twins to the left. Sidecar. As Mick's going to look, he's going to kind of change. He has a man open in the middle, and Chase Nett's going to be the one who catches it for the Red Knights.
Boy, good job by Chase Nett. He went into the zone, found an opening, and sat. And Mick was able to find him across the middle and threw it in a spot that only he could go down and get, and he did. And that's going to be enough for a first down and move the sticks.
7:15 here to play in the second quarter. 13-0 Red Knights. 1st and 10, ball on the 39-yard line. Here comes the Red Knights out of the huddle. Twins to the left. Mick in shotgun.
Wiggin.
Go to hand it to Wiggin, and Wiggin's not going to have a chance to go anywhere as the Edison line was in there quick.
Yeah, so Wiggin's the tailback this series. A lot of speed there, too. And Edison not fooled. Good penetration defensively. Able to clip that one. That's a big loss. We were at the 39, and we're now back all the way to – that's a 7-yard loss, 6.5 on that play.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 16, or in your case, 2nd and
half a mile.
Ball sitting on the 33-yard line. 13-0 Red Knights. 6:20 here to play in the second quarter. Red Knights up 13-0, and looks like coach is going to take a timeout.
Yep, Toronto's going to take the timeout here with 6:13, which I think is a good timeout. Play clock was starting to run down, and let's regroup on this 2nd and long and pick up some yardage. We don't got to get it all, just chip away at it.
And while we do that, buddy, let's think of some very special people, shall we?
Sure.
And that's, of course, our sponsors. And first is Jefferson County Cable. If you're watching it right now, right there on them, we truly thank them for everything that they do to carry all the games for us. Right there on the Jefferson County Cable channel, we do appreciate it. J.E. Foster Funeral Homes in Toronto, Ohio, where their emphasis on family carries over to yours. Valley Converting. Call Mike for all your recycling needs. Biasi, because remember, please help them recycle for our future. Our good friends over there in Weirton, Gus's Goodies. Stop by, get some donuts. Now they have cake by the slices, my man. I know, I'm going to keep you away from that, huh?
Yeah.
And welcome to our new sponsor, Clark Funeral Home in Toronto, Ohio. We appreciate them. And, of course, to DeCarlo's Pizza. We truly appreciate you guys for sponsoring us now this football season. Twins to the right. Here we go. It's going to be a quick pass. It's going to be caught as he tries to put his head down and gets pushed out of bounds to bring up 3rd down, pal. Not much and pretty quick.
5 yards?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm reading something here.
It's all right, man.
I'm getting some stats and apologize, but.
Apologize for getting stats?
Yeah, I'm trying to decipher.
Well, that's because it's Barkus. That's all. He didn't even hear me. We do appreciate them, though, Barkus and all his whole crew for letting us and giving us the stats and different things like that. Because trust me, we wouldn't be able to do this on our own.
No, we wouldn't.
As it's going to be trips, as flags come flying down. It's going to be something against the Red Knights. I believe it's going to be a false start.
It is going to be a false start. It's going to back them up. I was getting some stats from Mr. Barkus over here. And so total offense right now, Red Knights 89 and Edison only 39. So the Red Knights out maneuvering and outscoring the Wildcats right now. Again, remember, we have one score with 0 plays because it was a defensive. We blocked the kick and ran it in. So we have one less series, but one more score.
Red Knight's going to come out and do that quad set. Nope, I lied, as they're going to put Bowser on the other side. Trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Mick by himself, looking to throw. It's going to go to Baker. Baker's going to step through. He's going to keep running. He has some room as he going to go all the way down to the 37-yard line to bring up 4th down and probably about 4 or 3 on the 4th and 3.
14.
Oh, my goodness, never mind. I forgot about the stick. It's always at the 50.
Yeah, I agree. It's about 3 yards from the first stick, but you got to get to the second stick.
Is that how that works, huh?
Yeah. So definite punting situation now.
Absolutely.
And I tell you, if he could have busted the shirt earlier, he has a lot of speed. He might have scampered for a first down.
As Keenan is going to look, gives it a punt. That's going to be a punt right to Kusick. As Kusick's going to take it, he's going to keep it. No, it's not Kusick this time. I'm not sure who it is. I think it's Pretry, as here comes flags thrown.
So good coverage, really no return. Maybe a yard or two as he caught that ball around the 25.
That was Petrie, by the way. I apologize.
No, I don't. You don't apologize to me.
It's going to be going against the Edison
Wildcats.
Illegal block in the back against the Wildcats. That will back them up a little bit more.
Right. So he caught it somewhere around the 27, returned it up to about 3-yard return, and then all for naught anyway is the penalty is going to back them up just inside the red zone to their own 19-yard line.
So that's where they will start, like you said, buddy. 19-yard line, 1st and 10, 4:51 here to play in the second. Gage looking to throw. He's going to step up. He's going to go reverse field. He's going to keep it, and then finally he is taken down by the Red Knights for, looks like, a loss of 1. Josh Nett's going to get the tackle. Or Jace, I'm sorry.
So I'm just getting a little bit more stats. Actually, Mick is on fire. He's 5 for 5 for 39 yards, 5 attempts, 5 completions, 39 yards, and a touchdown. As the Red Knights dig their heels in here. 2nd and 3/4 of a mile. They're back there.
So nothing's going to change. He's going to go into shotgun formation. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. And the Red Knights did a really nice job sniffing that out.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a number. Wow. Good job. I see Zeb Kinsey, 74, Ashton Ellis. He is a machine on the line. Just a machine. Our defense there is nowhere to go in the air or on the ground. And Edison really not able to move the ball a whole lot with only 39 yards of offense.
3rd and 9 for the Wildcats as they come to the line of scrimmage. And whistles are going to blow, and the Edison Wildcats are going to take a timeout. That's going to be their first of the half.
Yeah.
So far, Patty, it's been a beautiful night. It's been, a really, really good game so far, as both teams are actually kind of playing well. Score don't show it, but both teams are playing well and actually, swarming to the ball.
Well, I tell you, we came to play for sure. It's been actually fairly even. We have one nice drive for a touchdown, and we missed the extra point, and then we have the defensive turnover for the block kick for the touchdown. That's the other separator. Still a 2-score game, 3:25. Why couldn't it have been this fast last week? Well, I mean, we had to drive halfway across, or all the way across the state.
Well, the beautiful sunset here, too, at Edison is unbelievable and a very picturesque background. That's awesome as the Wildcats come down. Twins to the left, single receiver. That's going to look to throw. He's going to be trying. He's going to look down. He's going deep to Kusick. And it's going to be an incomplete pass.
We're trying to see. That was close. It almost looked like Mick tugged him. he got away with maybe a little bit of interference. A lot of us up here in the booth thought, uh-oh, here comes a flag. They did not call it. We'll take it. Again, they are continuing to throw the deep ball, trying to stretch us out and open up the run game because we are stuffing the run.
So that's going to put Bowser back. There's the kick. It's going to go right to Bowser. He's going to take it to 50, fumbles it, picks it right back into his hands on a lucky.
Well,
getting the ball back for the Red Knights.
Yeah, that was a low kick knuckleball. I could read Spalding from here. And it kind of dove on him pretty quick. He was coming up to get it. He had to dive. I understand why you want to try. I mean, we're at midfield as opposed to letting it bounce and rolling, getting an Edison, bounce and kicking inside the 40. And so, but almost cost us there as the ball came loose. But he was able to get it back.
So the Red Knights are going to take over now right at the mid-50. First and 10, 3:11 here to play in the game, or play in the first half.
Not the game.
Twins
almost.
to the left. Single back, looking to throw. It's going to be caught right at the sticks. He's going to keep his head down as he goes across and catches it for the first down. And I can't see. It was number 2, is Bowser on the catch.
Yeah, nice route. I learned a long time ago that from Coach Morris back in the day that you beat the defender with your legs. When you run routes, they don't know where you're going. You know where you're going, and you set them up with your legs. And he did a great job there, got open. Good ball thrown by Mick. Big pickup.
Well, Mick's going to be in shotgun still as it's trips. This time they're going to hand the ball off to Keenan. Keenan's going to find his overham. He's going to be gone. And he's at the 10, the 5, and he goes into the end zone for a Red Knight touchdown.
Yeah, great inside move. Keenan starts on the slot, comes up the line, well blocked again. You can't say enough, man. Our line, defense, offense, been playing outstanding thus far. Opening up a beautiful hole. Keenan then hits it hard, gets into the second level, and he's off to the races. Red Knights score again.
I wasn't sure if he handed that off or a nice little shuffle pass to him. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
It happened so quickly.
It was quick. Yeah, it was quick.
So, it looks like Avery Wiggins going to hold. There's the snap. Keenan gets the kick up, and it is good. So, with 2:31 here to play in the second quarter, the score, your Toronto Red Knights 20, Edison Wildcats nothing. Yeah, that play happened so quick, Mr. Suff, that I wasn't sure if it was actually a handoff or if it was a nice little shuffle pass. I wasn't exactly sure.
Yeah.
But no matter what, it went quick, pal.
I'll tell you. Almost as quick as that Santino I put down at spaghetti and meatballs for when we came here. Almost as quick. I scarfed it. It was quick. I was going to say you and fettuccine Alfredo, but I didn't. Well, I guess I just did, didn't I?
Well, hey, I still had some left over. The girl says, "Would you like a box?" Self says, "Nah, it's going to get bad in the car." I was like, okay. 2:31 here to go in the second quarter. 20-0 Red Knights. We laugh because when we look at this season, Suff knows where we're going by where we're eating, they said to me today. I believe it was Timmy.
Yeah, you got a plan. You got a plan, Got a plan.
So here comes Keenan, set to kick off. There's the kick. It's going to be a little bit shorter than what he's normally used to. It's going to be taken at the
15.
He's going to keep his feet moving as he crosses the 35-yard line and goes down right around the 36, 37-yard line. And that's where Edison will take over first and 10 from their own 36-yard line, 38-yard line, I'm sorry.
A couple of good numbers. Who wants in the game today?
Well, let's see what we got here in the next 2:23. Each team's used a timeout.
Well, they're going to come trips to the right, single receiver to the left. The sidecar is going to be to the left, and Gage is going to be in the shotgun. Gage looking to throw. It's a short route through number 19's hands, and that's going to be Petrie.
So that's one of the, maybe the third or fourth short routes, just a 5-yard out or button that he just sits. And again, Petrie targeted twice. I remember one on our side of the field. That one's to the far side, but
looked like it was the same route, too,
yeah,
to be honest with you.
it was.
A little hitch.
Both of them kind of through the hands.
Trips to the right. Nothing changes as Gage looking down the field. It's going to look. It's going to go right through Kusik's hands that time.
Well, he climbed the ladder. He just needed another one because the ball was thrown pretty high.
I agree.
He jumped as high as he could. He needed a few more rungs on that one to get up and get that one. So overthrown, and it stops the clock. The Red Knights could get this ball back with a decent amount of time and 2 timeouts, as they're at 3rd and 10 and some decent field position here.
Yeah, both teams are sitting with 2 timeouts with 2:13 here to play in the first half. Nothing changes formation-wise for the Wildcats. Gage looks downfield to throw, has Kusik. And he's going to actually keep his feet running backwards and gets out the 50-yard line and gets a first down. You got to give credit to Kusik for knowing where he was on the field there, Suff.
He ran the route to the stick. And if we tackle him, it would be, I mean, if you make the initial tackle, it's going to be really close. But the second effort, he got it 2 or 3 yards beyond the marker, and so that's going to bring up the first down. I do believe that we have a timeout from Edison as the clock was starting to run after the ball was placed, ready for play.
So the Red Knights are going to call their second timeout of the half, pal.
Oh, the Red Knights called it?
Red Knights did.
Okay.
So that's going to leave Edison with still 2 timeouts here in this second quarter.
Yeah, it would have been a close one if he would have got dropped right there, because he didn't run beyond the stick. He ran to the stick.
He did a nice job knowing where he was and backpedaled across the stick.
He did. Yeah, he did. Well, and then a good tackle there, but so it's a moot point as he 2 or 3 yards beyond. It was an easy first down call, but would have been very interesting had he not.
It is homecoming here at Edison High School, and in 2 minutes and 5 seconds we'll have halftime as they will bring to you live here on the air the crowning of their 2021 homecoming queen. And then after that would be the Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band. As Gage takes in the shotgun look, steps up into the pocket to throw. It's going to be picked off by the Red Knights. He's going to hit the ground, so the whistle's going to blow, but it's going to be picked off. And I believe that's number 3, Logan Salone.
It is. Salone gets his first pick of the season. Did you see? We have 4 defensive backs to 1 receiver. Yep. Like, we are not fooled with the deep routes. We're just not.
And I know that you really couldn't see it last week, but that's kind of, you can tell they watched the game film a little bit, because that's what we were getting beat on.
It is.
Pump fakes. And
it is. And
the Red Knights have done a nice job tonight.
Boy, I tell you, we've made the adjustment. Kudos to the coaching staff, because there is nowhere to go with that ball down the field. It is covered like a blanket.
So minute 58, 1st and 10 for the Red Knights as they go to work. Twins to the right, single receiver to the left. Mick looks. He's going to hand the ball off to Kinsey. That's Zeb.
So late whistle there. I thought Kinsey was down already, but Kinsey's going to go off the left side and pick up about 3. So we'll keep the clock moving here. Interesting to see. Red Knights have 1 timeout, Edison 2. Nobody seems to be in a hurry of calling one. If anybody, you think Edison may, only because they'd like to probably try to get the ball back and score before half, because they got the ball first.
True.
Right?
If you hear me say Kinsey, just a reminder that Zane is inactive for this game, so it'll be Zeb, as Mick is going to roll to the right. Looking to throw a nice little Bowser, as it was a nice little, not screen, it was just a kind of not really designed that way, but Bowser did a nice job coming back to the ball when Mick was in trouble.
Yeah, our receivers do a good job of recognizing when the quarterback's in trouble, and they'll come back. And he did, and then good vision that time by Mick to find him in the crowd, throw a bullet to him, and then Bowser does the rest and picks up almost the first down. I would say.
It's going to be close.
Inches. What's your LASIK vision say?
Well, my LASIK vision says that
he's a first
it's
down.
Be close. Third down here. Third down and a couple inches.
Right. Maybe 2 1/4.
As they're going to, Red Knights are going to take their last timeout.
Ooh.
They
okay.
do.
Yeah. Minute 8 to go. All right. Well, I mean, so with such a short yardage to gain, do you pull some kind of rabbit out of the hat here and take a chance downfield, perhaps, and score big again? Right before the half, this would be a 67-yard, 68-yard play if it would end up in a touchdown. So, because you could pick up, or are they asking for a measurement? They're bringing
That's
the
what they
sticks.
did. The timeout was called actually to ask for a measurement.
A measurement.
Well, and it's going to be close as the sticks get pulled.
Yeah.
I can't see because I have a player in my way, but it's going to be just not even. I'm going to call it less than a foot from the LASIK up here.
Yeah, I'm calling it 2 1/4. 2 1/4 inches.
Can we get a timeout with a measuring stick so I can make sure that's correct, sir?
Yeah.
I agree with you because you had the same thing I had. So
I did.
PRK stuff works beautiful.
I had PRK, not LASIK. Yep, 2 procedures. Now my son Connor had the LASIK.
He didn't have what we had though, right?
He did not. He had straight LASIK. So yeah, he was much more. I was a little bit miserable for a couple days, but he was not.
So here we go. Red Knights come to the line of scrimmage. Twins to the right, twins to the left. Keenan in the backfield. It's going to be a direct snap to Keenan. Keenan's going to keep his feet running as he's going to get the first down. And that's going to be taken. They're going to have to go to the line of scrimmage pretty quickly here, pal.
Yeah, we're out of timeouts, and the clock's going to start running again as soon as they place that ball down, and there it goes.
We're under a minute now to play. Red Knights are going to go twins to the right, twins to the left. Mick by himself. Looking. He's going to pump fake it, and he's going to throw deep. There's 2 men down there, and it's going to be incomplete. Tenant receiver was Avery Wigand.
Yeah, and they're trying to get it outside to the speedster, just a streak down the sideline, and it's double covered that time. Actually, I think the safety came over the top to try and help out because they were one-on-one initially.
Actually, not a bad play call at all. That way, that's the incomplete pass will stop the clock with 46 seconds here to play in the second quarter. 20-0 Red Knights right now. Second down and 10. Ball sitting on the 34-yard line of the Red Knights. Looking to throw. Mick throws it out to Kinsey. It's going to be incomplete.
Boy, if he didn't have a cast on.
That's what bounced off it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, he was there. It was a good pass, but, I mean, you're throwing to a guy with a cast, so the odds on catching that one before, it's almost, it's a tough call.
Especially how bullet, it was a bullet pass.
Oh, he threw a dart. Yeah, and so.
Just bounced off it.
Kinsey barely had enough time to get his head around to even find the ball. That ball was out quick.
So now we're going to go trips to the right. No one on the left. We're going to put a sidecar to the right as well. Looking. It's going to go to Bowser. Bowser's going to take it. Flag comes flying in the play. So it's going to come back probably, I'm guessing.
Well, the ball gets across the 40 up to the close, about 1.5 yards or so short of the first down, up to the 43. But the flag, let's see. We do have a flag. We're going to get its legal shift or something, legal motion on the Red Knights, so that'll back them up unless they decline it.
Hold on, I'm not really exactly sure what's going on.
Yeah, I'm still watching. They haven't.
You know what? I lied. That was he pointed the wrong way. We're going to get a personal foul, unsportsmanlike conduct against Edison. I believe what they're saying is the quarterback was hit after he threw the ball. As the coach is on the field, and I don't blame him. I'd probably ask the question too.
First thing you motioned was, okay. First you fought 15 motions.
So now the Red Knights are going to get the ball here with an automatic first down. Ball sitting on the 42 of the Wildcats.
Problem is there's 33 seconds left, and we don't have any timeouts.
That's exactly it, man. Twins to the right, twins to the left. Mick is by himself as they go under the play.
2 yards to 2.
Snap. Look. Quick. Off of Wigan and out of bounds.
Well, through the hands, hit him in the face mask, up over the helmet, and out of bounds. That was, again, we're going to try to get the ball to the outside. I think Edison knows that, as we don't have any way to stop that clock. It would stop momentarily, but you got to pick up first downs. And if you don't, you're going to eat up chunks of time just getting set up and even to spike it.
True.
So we're
going to have to throw to the sideline pretty much.
Either that or you got to throw it high down, let maybe Keenan jump for one.
Yep.
You're at the 42, and then hustle down if he doesn't get into the end zone.
Second down and 10. Ball sitting on the 42. 28 seconds left. Mick's going to roll to the left. Looks to throw. He's going to roll back to the right. He's going to hold the ball, and he's going to stay on his feet as he gets out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Good job. Good decision by Mick that time. You know what I liked is that even as he was running, he was looking downfield.
Yep.
So, and it was just good coverage in the secondary that time. Nowhere to go really with the ball, and he picks up a big chunk of yards. Could have been, but the opportunity was still there. He still kept his eyes down the field, and if something developed, okay, but it didn't. So he ducks out of bounds, stops the clock with 18 seconds.
3rd and 4 for the Red Knights. Ball sitting just almost to the 35-yard line. Twins to the left. Blitz comes in. Aiden's going to try to get to the outside. He's going to go toward the sticks, and he's going to get tackled inbounds.
He's going to get pulled down from behind. That almost looked painful.
That was actually a smart idea, though, by Edison for the fact that they didn't get out of bounds, so the clock is going to start. They're going to say no. Hold on. Yep, they gave it to him. First down, Red Knights.
No,
the guy in the white just pointed.
Well, the clock's not running. Now he just signaled it to. Okay, so it's 4th down.
What's going on at this point in time?
Snap the ball.
Trips.
You're gonna throw it to the end zone now. There it is.
Keenan there.
He's got Keenan. Oh my goodness!
Keenan's hands.
Oh wow!
As the clock expires.
Wow, incomplete. And I'm going to tell you, fingertips. That was fingertips away from being a score, because Keenan had him beat. Keenan did. He had him beat down the sideline, and he touched it. You know what I mean? Like, you just can't curl them fingers to hold that ball.
Unbelievable. And on that's when the clock expires. So now we go into halftime with the score. Your Red Knights 20, Edison nothing. Coming up, well, is going to be Homecoming 2021 here at Edison High School. We'll bring that to you to find out who the queen will be. And then after that, it is your Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band. And then Suff and I will be back with Mr. Barkus to talk about some stats and a whole lot more. We'll be back. You're listening to Red Knight Football right here on the K-Night Network.
Our halftime sponsor is State Park Motors Fleet Services Incorporated. Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. And now, under the direction of Mr. Mark Sansone and assistant directors, Mrs. Beverly Sansone and Mr. David Schultz, and drumline instructor, Mr. Scott Day, I am proud to present your 2021-2022 edition of the Edison Wildcat Marching Band. Okay, Wildcat fans, put your hands together for the Edison fight song. turn this over to Mrs. Potenzini for homecoming activities.
Got it, Joe. Almost. Yes. Honey, I'm back.
At this time, we'd like to introduce our 2021 homecoming court. With us tonight is our homecoming queen from last year, Emma Leanne Scott. Emma is the daughter of Robert and Amy Scott of Richmond. Emma is currently studying advertising and public relations with a minor in sports communications at West Virginia University. While at WVU, she is involved in an internship with the D1 men's hockey team, head of technology chair, as well as being involved in Delight Ministries. This summer, Emma had the honor of representing Edison High School at the Queen of Queen contest, where she was named Miss Congeniality, and that so fits her. Emma wants to wish all the girls on court tonight good luck and tell them to enjoy the special evening. Our first contestant tonight is Abigail Lynn Kinney. Tonight, Abigail is being escorted by her parents, Keith and Lori Kinney. As an Edison Wildcat, Abigail is a member of the yearbook committee, an office aide, and has served on the prom committee. Abigail is an active member of the choir, has competed at solo and ensemble, and has been cast in multiple musical and drama productions. A member of the track team and a 4-year member of the swim team, Abigail has received the OVAC All Academic Team Award. In addition to her extracurricular activities, Abigail is also a 4.0 honor student. She is a member of the National Beta Club, has earned 4 academic letters, and will graduate with an associate's degree and honors diploma. Abigail has been in Girl Scouts, where she earned the Bronze Award, the highest award that can be achieved as a Girl Scout Junior. She currently serves as president of the Broken Fences 4-H Club and attends Starkdale Presbyterian Church, where she volunteers in the nursery and sings in the choir. Her future plans are to attend Kent State University to major in advertising and public relations. Abigail Lynn Kinney. Kira Bell Reese. Kira is being escorted tonight by her parents, Harley and Michelle Reese. She has been a member of the Beta Club for 6 years, which requires many hours of volunteer work. She is a member of Phi Theta Kappa, has earned 4 academic letters, maintained a 4.0 GPA, and received the OVAC All Academic Award. Kira served on the prom committee, served 4 years as an office aide, was a member of the choir and cheerleading squad. She will be graduating from Edison with an honors diploma and an associate's degree from EGCC. Kira is a member of the Faith Community Church and has danced for 12 years. She does competitive dance at Studio 19 Dance Complex in Mars, where she has won multiple national titles, awards, scholarships, and is currently being recruited for dance by Ohio State, the University of Tennessee, and Ole Miss. Kira not only participates in all of these activities, but also finds the time to lifeguard at Austin Lake, work at the concession stand, and she also helps teach dance at Lisa's Dance Elite. Kira plans to attend The Ohio State University and major in business and finance and minor in accounting. She would like to attend law school after earning her undergraduate degree. Kira Bell Reese. Delaney Mary Johnson. Escorting Delaney tonight is her father, Kurt Johnson, and her brother, Hayden. Delaney represents Edison High School as a 4-year member of the soccer team, Beta Club secretary, FFA president, member of the prom committee. Not only is Delaney active in sports, but she is also a 3-year academic letter recipient. Outside of school, Delaney is a 12-year member of the Country Classics 4-H Club. She attends the Church of the Cross in East Springfield and also finds time to work at M&M Hardware. Delaney's future plans are to attend Iowa State University, where she will pursue a degree in veterinary medicine. Delaney Mary Johnson. Katie Jo Yeoman. Tonight, Katie's parents, Trina and Jeff Moyer, are escorting her. Katie has spent 6 years as a member of the choir and is also a 6-year member of the Beta Club. She has been on the stage crew for the Edison High School musical productions, and she is a 3-year member of the Drama Club, where she currently serves as president. Katie and her family are hosting 2 foreign exchange students from Thailand and Brazil this school year. Katie would like to be a teacher and plans to attend Franciscan University of Steubenville to major in mathematical science and education. Katie Jo Yeoman. Michaela Shawn Reed. Michaela's parents, David and Tina Reed, are escorting her tonight. As an Edison Wildcat, Michaela is a 4-year varsity letter winner for the football, basketball, and competition cheerleading squads. She is currently serving as captain. She has earned 4 letters for marching band and is the band secretary. Michaela is a 4-year all-conference academic award recipient, a member of the Spanish Club, and Phi Theta Kappa. She is a 4-year academic letterman, member of the National Beta Club, and serves as the current Beta Club president. Michaela is the 2020 EGCC Student Ambassador and maintains a 4.0 GPA. In addition, Michaela will graduate with both an honors diploma from Edison and an associate's degree from EGCC, where she has been on the president's list for 3 years. She is an active member of the Valley Youth Initiative, and she donated 13 inches of her hair to Locks of Love. Michaela is also a lifeguard at Steubenville Bellevue Pool. Her future plans are to attend the University of Pittsburgh, where she will major in biochemistry and minor in Spanish to pursue a career as an anesthesiologist. Michaela Shawn Reed. Mackay Jolie Stewart. Escorting Mackay tonight is her father James Stewart and her stepmom Teresa Lyon. As an Edison Wildcat, Mackay is a 4-year member of both the marching band and concert band. Mackay is a 6-year member of the Beta Club, a 4-year member of the varsity softball team, is a member of the swim team, a 3-year drama club member, and she sings in the choir. During her high school career, Mackay has performed in 7 high school musical productions. In these musicals, Mackay has not only had lead singing and acting roles, but she also shows off her talent by playing in the orchestra. Mackay spends her summers with her dad, playing on multiple recreational and travel softball teams. She attends Mount Zion Church, and for the past 5 years has volunteered her time as a Bible school teacher. Mackay plans to attend college after graduating, and she will major in architect engineering. Mackay Jolie Stewart. I'd like to say what a wonderful court we have this year, and I want to wish everybody good luck. And I guess you may open your roses, dads. Our 2021 homecoming queen is Kira Reese. Congratulations, Kira. And congratulations to all the girls on court.
Our homecoming song this year is by the 80s artist Tommy Tuca. Here is the 1981 anthem, one you can sing along to, the unforgettable 8675309, Jenny. The Wildcat Band will once again be the WTRF Band of the Week in early October. Thank you again for all of your support.
Ladies and gentlemen, Toronto High School is proud to present the Toronto High School Red Knight Marching Band. Tonight, we'll start our halftime performance with Avril Lavigne's Skater Boy. Joe Miller down there. entering a groove as we play our favorite song, Ain't Been Good. Ladies and gentlemen, the Toronto High School Marching Band.
You got a shirt? I see Mindy's down there working on boots.
She works out every day. She makes all kinds of money.
You better go over here and sit down so you can get through there. I'll call you.
Take this one. Yeah, I'm working in there. I'll see you.
And welcome back here to Richmond. As your score right now, your Red Knights 20, Edison nothing. Congratulations to their 2021 homecoming queen as she was crowned at halftime. So we appreciate that. Here are some stats coming at you for the first half for the Red Knights. Aiden Mick was 9 for 13 passing for 59 yards and 1 TD. Seth Thomas with a blocked punt at the very beginning of the game to pick it up and take it down for defensive TD. Zeb Kenzie, 10 rushes for 59 yards. Shane Keenan, 2 rushes for 41 yards and a touchdown. Dominic Bowser, 1 interception. Logan Salone, 1 interception. So the total team rushing yards for the Red Knights is 22 carries on 117 yards and 1 TD. That is your Red Knight stats here as we're about 3 seconds away to get this up and running again and go. As the Red Knights will be getting the ball here to start the second half. Once again, we truly do appreciate you guys for listening to us and watching us, and we're just glad that we're able to get it up and it's running and you're able to watch Red Knight football. If you did happen to miss the game last week due to all the issues that we had when the wind blew out there at Latota, well, it's very easy. The full game is back up and running, so you can watch it from the start of it. And here we go. Here comes the kick as we start the second half. If it's going to be a kind of a short kick, as it's going to take a bounce and it's going to be foul right on the 23-yard line by Wiggett.
Turn me off.
Well, it was halftime.
No, I'm sure there's probably a lot of people at home thanking you.
So here we go. Red Knights are going to take over. Still 12 minutes on the clock here, and the time must not have. That's right, because he fell on the ball. No one touched it. So here we go. Mick under center. He's going to hand it off to Kenzie. Zeb is going to get the call as he crosses the 30-yard line, and it's a standstill as finally the whistles blow as he gets to the 30. So that's going to bring up second down and about 4 for the Red Knights.
Well, we're back to the ground game, which is good. We had a lot of success with that in the first half, kind of opened up the passing game. So, I mean, you hear that a lot at every level of play, and it's certainly true tonight for us. And Zeb's been running the ball extremely well and bringing up a second and short, big gain. That means 7 yards on first down.
Here we go. They're going to pitch it out. It's going to ball to the right. He's going to get it. Run past the 35-yard line, past the sticks, and finally gets tackled. And here comes 2 flags thrown.
We're going to get flags. Now, Edison's clapping coming out of there. They were late. That could be I think we might get some unsportsmanlikes here. When they come in that late, I mean, you're talking well after the play was blown dead. I'm not sure.
It looks like we're going to get unsportsmanlike conduct against the Red Knights.
And so that's going to back them up.
Hold on, he's looking for the other call?
Well,
and then unsportsmanlike conduct against the Red Knights.
So 2 unsportsmanlikes.
That's going to back them deep.
So that was after the play. So we should pick up the first down. It should remain first down because that was dead ball after the play. It backs them up to the original line of scrimmage, believe it or not, which is just beyond the, we'll call it the 22.
Yep, we'll call it the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 as the Red Knights come to the line, pal. They're going to fake it. They're going to hand it off as he's going to get stopped by the front line of Edison. I believe it's number, is that 57?
Hines 57?
67. Which I can't see right now because it's dark in here.
Yeah, it is dark. So, anyway, that's that same play with a fake pitch out to the right. Sneak Jay Snett up inside and no gain. Well, short gain, 1 or 2.
They're going to hand the ball off to Kinsey. I'm sorry, I was shutting the door and turning the lights on.
That's okay. Yeah, Kinsey gets up to about the 25-yard line. He'll pick up about 2 on the play. So 3rd now and 7, 6.5, 7. As the Red Knights opening drive here in the
third quarter.
Third quarter, second half. Keenan coming way out. 1-on-1 with Klein.
And the Red Knights are going to go ahead and take a timeout.
Yeah, good time to regroup here. I think your play clock was running down. So good timeout. You don't want to make it a 3rd and 12 when you have a 3rd and 7.
True.
Still a lot of game left. You're up 3 scores. So good timeout here.
Couple shout outs here really quickly. Colter Kelly, glad to be watching Red Knight football. We appreciate you watching. And also, as I hit the wrong button, Mr. Ritz and Cindy watching from T-Town. We appreciate you guys as well, as we're going to go ahead and single receiver. He's in motion, and Mick is going to fake it, keep it, put his head down, as Edison did a really nice job sniffing that out. So on the quarterback keeper, it's going to bring up 4th down and 5 now for the Red Knights.
So punting situation for the Red Knights is Keenan will drop back to kick to, is it Petrie, number 19?
I believe it.
Can't tell the number. It's hard to see from here. I think it is.
Flags come flying in.
Yep, flag right away.
False start against the Red Knights. It's going to back them up a little bit. So that should move Petrie up.
And it does. It backs us up, moves him up. So now he's standing at his own 40. Keenan will kick this one. I mean, you only get credit from the line of scrimmage, but he's standing on his 10. And he's like a one-step and boot it. So it's a pretty much high snap.
Almost over his head, but he did a nice job. As the snap goes up, it's going to be fair caught by Petrie. And that's where they're going to take over on the 39-yard line, their own 39-yard line, here to start their second half. 9:16 here to go.
I mean, that's a 40-yard punt at least. I mean, a little bit more, but I'm just rounding it up. But you don't get credit for that because he's 10 yards back. So that's a boomer. Good punt. Backs Edison up inside their own 40.
So here we go as it goes under center, Ive backfield. Going to hand the ball off. Red Knights did a really nice job. The whole D-line was right there.
Yeah, but guess who was there first? Ashton Ellis. I'm going to tell you what. He plays aggressive in there. He is a force to be reckoned with.
McClurg was the ball carrier for Edison.
Ashton met him at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Great job defensively again. The Red Knights have shut the run down. And they're forcing Edison to throw it. They're going to shotgun here.
Yeah, twins to the left. Sidecar. It's going to be just Gage keeping it as he goes around until he gets out of bounds as he goes around the left side.
I tell you, a little chippy after the play, though. I see some of the nothing's being called. Guys are kind of just getting that last-second shot in. That's going to get old pretty quick. We may see some fireworks here. Hopefully not. Hopefully both teams kind of stay within themselves. And at the end of the night, what really hurts the most is with the score on the board. So right now we're leading that by 3 touchdowns.
So here we go. Trips to the left. Gage looking to throw. Short. It's going to be caught as he catches it to sticks, and he rolls forward to cross midfield and also cross the sticks for a Edison Wildcat first down.
That's Cusick, and he that time got about a yard past the sticks and then got wrestled and tossed for another yard past the sticks. So that is a first down for the Wildcats. But again, in the air, as the Red Knights have done a great job shutting down the run game tonight.
Single receiver to the left, I formation. Drops back, fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He has a man deep. He's going to try to throw it. Oh, not sure. It happened on the other side, but that time looked like it was a nice push off too on that side.
Well, and I'm going to tell you what, we are not fooled on the deep ball. They've thrown it a bunch tonight. Parsons, the intended receiver that time, but Boucher stride for stride. Actually in a better position, and Parsons got away with a shove. It didn't matter because the ball was overthrown, but that was actually offensive pass interference. Probably not called because it was overthrown, but the ball back at midfield.
So nothing's really going to change. Offset. It's going to go to Gage. It's going to be a complete quarterback keeper as he's going to go up. And I'm telling you what, give credit to number 11 for keeping him inside.
That's Jason Nett.
Jason Nett did a nice job as Gage was planning on trying to go, saw him there and cut it back up into the Red Knight defensive line.
Yeah, he kind of found a little back channel there and snuck in and got him from the backside as most of the line was up blocking downfield for a short gain. Good job by Mr. Nett that time to get in the backfield. Pickup of just 2.
So here they come. Once again, nothing changes. State is trying to go short. It's going to be caught at the 45. He's going to keep his feet moving as he crosses the 40 in the sticks for another Wildcat first down.
Tyler Griffin, who is up, what is he now? He's a senior, 6'2", 195. Nice pitch and catch that time. Good determination, good second and third effort because we had him about 4 yards short of the sticks.
Absolutely. Trips to the right. Single receiver to the left. Shotgun formation is Klein. Klein looking to throw as it is going to be incomplete. The intended receiver that time was Griffith. Again.
Just off the hands. I think he wanted to turn and run before he had it. We see that a lot at every level, and that no exception. And that's when you take your eye off the ball, it happens a lot. Ends up on the turf. So incomplete, stops the clock. Still 6:44 though. Basically a quarter and a half to go still. A lot of game. Edison driving now into Red Knight territory.
6:44, second and 10. Ball on the 40. Shotgun formations, Klein. He's going to get it, go to the left. That time he's going to stay on his feet. He has some room and a whole lot more. 10-5 as he dives in for the end zone. Is there a call? No, they're going to say he stepped out. They're going to say he's short as he stepped out around the 2-yard line, I believe, is where they're going to mark it.
Yeah. We have a camera over there. So,
yeah, they are. They're going to mark it at the 2-yard line. But no matter what, it is a nice run, and it's going to be a first down for the Wildcats. 6:33 here to play in the third. First and goal. Ball sitting at the 2. There it is. Gage is going to try to jump over as he's carried by his offensive line into the end zone.
Well, pretty good drive that time. Edison needed it. They really haven't been deep in the Red Knight territory all night. And Gage Klein gets that corner. Good seal blocks that time to get him freed up down the sideline, and almost got all the way in on that play, but it took him one more as he jumps over the top for the touchdown.
So right now, I don't have a number for 40.
Did you?
Yeah, it's going to be the snap, the kick. It is up. I'm sorry, it's 46 kicking, and it's going to be good. So that's going to be Montgomery for the extra point. So with 6:20 here to play in the third, your score, Red Knights 20. Edison on the board with 7.
Well, I tell you, so now we're to a 2-score game, which is where we were early on. And Red Knights, no big deal. It's still a lot of game, but we've shown we've been able to move the ball and score. So no need here to panic or anything. I'm sure we're not. Nice sustained drive with a touchdown at the end. It's what the doctor ordered.
So Montgomery's going to be set to kick this away. Deep back is going to be Bowser and Kinsey. There's the kick. It's going to be Bowser. He's going to take it probably around the 12-yard line. Puts the speed on. He's going to the outside. He has one man to beat. He's going to kind of turn it back up. And we're going to get the 10, 5. He's in the end zone for a touchdown, and here comes a flag all the way on the other side of the field as soon as he gets into the end zone.
So we're going to get, let's see, yeah, we're going to
It's going to be a sideline warning.
It is, yeah, just looking at the side judge, hits what he did.
And there's another one down here, too, on the Edison, right by the Edison 44-yard line.
Here's the white hat coming out here, and let's see what he says. He's the guy. We're going to get something on the Red Knights.
So that's going to come back.
Now the flag was just picked up, so it looks like if that's the point where it was
sideline warning here.
Sideline warning. But this other one is on the Red Knights, and it's on the 44-yard line, so it'll be marked from there. And let's see where we're going here.
They're going to Bowser with a really nice run.
That's a 15-yard penalty. Whatever he called was a 15-yard penalty. And I think Coach Frankie wants an explanation, or no, he's coming over to talk to the side judge. Because they marked that from the 44, now it's on the 29. So the touchdown comes off the board. The 15-yard penalty backs them up now all the way inside their own 30.
So then here we go then. 1st and 10, ball on the 29, 6:07 here to play in the third. Whistles are blown. Red Knights are going to take another timeout. So with 6:07 here in the third, Red Knights used 2 timeouts.
I don't think we had 11 guys. I was counting. They just ran Sloaney on there. Logan Sloan after the timeout. I don't think we had 11 on offense there. Anyway, so Red Knights down to now just 1 timeout. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us in the end. As Edison has all 3 of theirs.
So here we go then. 6:07, third quarter, 20-7 Red Knights. Shotgun formation. Kinsey. Nope, they're going to hand it off to Cam Baker as he's going to spin past the 30 to about the 32-yard line.
So I found out from someone, Fido, that the call was an illegal crackback block on the return. And that happened at the 44. Not sure who did it, but that's what the 15-yard penalty was.
Huh. See, I didn't even see him make the call. I missed the white hat call.
I did too.
As the I formation, there's a snap. It's going to be pitched off to Kinsey as Kinsey goes to the right side. Keeps moving his feet as he gets to close to the 35-yard line.
All right, so we're back into, but I like it because we're in third and manageable. It's not third and long. It's so you're within, they're going to call it 3rd and 4. It's probably closer to 5. But anyway, you can pass, you can run. And as a defense, you're not necessarily keying on one or the other. You got to play both.
Red Knights are going to stay in that I. Hands it off to Kinsey. Wildcats was right there, though. The defense not letting him go anywhere, as that's going to bring up 4th down, and you're probably going to see a punting situation for the Red Knights.
Yeah, it's fourth and a little bit here. So fourth and more than comfortable to like try and go for it.
Agreed.
Especially deep in your own territory. So Keenan's going to punt. And it looks like Petrie's going to go back for Edison staying on his 30-yard line as Keenan will kick this from about his 25.
There's a snap. The kick, it's a nice high one. Getting people to get down there. As he's going to catch it. And going to be hit by 2 Red Knights immediately as he's finally taken down at the 34-yard line.
So good kick, no return, good coverage. And Edison's 65 yards or so from a score. So let's see, the Red Knights gave one up last time, but they've been playing extremely well defensively. So let's see if we can hunker down here and get a turnover. Maybe a 3-and-out be nice.
4:12 here on the clock in the third quarter. 1st and 10, ball sitting on the Edison's own 34-yard line. Klein goes under center. Looks, going to hands it off. He's going to keep his feet running as he takes it down to the 40-yard line. So that's going to be Mason Enzingle.
Say that 10 times fast.
Eisenagel as they go to the line really, really quickly. Klein under center. I formation. They're going to hand it off again. But the Red Knights was right back there.
Landon Thomas in there on the tackle.
Nice sportsmanship right there, Pop.
Chase Net, yep. Or Jace Net. Keenan looks like he was there. So no gain on the play. Good job by the interior there. As coming up on the 3-minute mark now, and we're in a 3rd and 4-5.
3:05 and counting here. Trips to the left, looking to throw. It's going to be short, and it's going to be incomplete as he's overthrown. Intended receiver on the pass was Jacob Kusick.
So Kusick was double covered. That was a tough throw for Gage Klein, the quarterback, and he threw it high. He's had a few of them sail on him. Now he's 6'6", and he's got a high release point, and it's staying there sometime. These guys do their best to climb the ladder but can't pull these in, and so that's going to force Edison to punt. So the 3-and-out is what the doctor ordered, and we got it.
So Dominic is going to be back deep for the Red Knights as he's going to kick it close to the sideline as it takes a bounce. Dominic is going to pick it up. He's going to run down the sideline, get pushed out of bounds at the 30. No, they're going to say he went out quicker or before that.
Yep. It's okay, though, because it took a big bounce. We would have been 7 or 8, 10 yards down the field, so a little better starting position since he did that. But, again, it scares me because it took a high bounce, and so you have the gunners coming down the side, right, as quick as they can, and it just makes me nervous to catch it that late.
So here we go, Red Knights with the ball with 2:46 near to play in the third. Looks, high snap. It's going to be taken by Dominic as Dominic's going to try to get to the outside. He's going to stay on his feet as he gets out of bounds close to the sticks. It all depends on where they're going to mark it, if it's a first down or not.
He just fell down. He's down. I'm not sure what. He just fell on the Edison sideline. So I'm not sure. Maybe cramp. As our trainers come over, it looks like Edison's there too. The trainer kind of.
I saw him grab his leg, so it does look like it might be a cramp as he looks like he's stretching him.
Yeah. I mean, it was just weird how he went down. It's kind of scary there. He just dropped. He got up and then just instantly fell. I saw him fall.
Actually, there's another player down too as well. So we have one Red Knight and one Wildcat.
down the sideline a little bit. There's a Wildcat down. As we're hoping that both of them are maybe just needing stretched out. Okay, so 24 for McClurg. Chase McClurg is the Wildcat that's down.
Great news, he is sitting up.
He is sitting up.
And great news, Dominic jumped up too as well.
Yeah. I think maybe just a cramp. They stretched him out. He's coming back on the field, trotting on. That's good to see, both guys.
Yeah, it is great to see that both men are up on their own walking. So that's going to bring up for the Red Knights second down and about 2 on the play as Mick goes under center. They're going to hand it to the big guy as he's going to cut a run as they both go out after the legs as he crosses the 40 and the sticks to about the 44-yard line. That's going to be good enough for a Red Knight first down.
Yeah, that's the play they scored on. Right?
Yep.
And they run Keenan on that inside trap, and he busted it for a touchdown in the first half. That time he picks up the first down and a little bit more. So successful. We got the clock moving still.
We have 2:15 here to play in the third. I formation for the Red Knights as Mick goes under center. Hands it to Gage, and Gage has I'm sorry, not Gage, I apologize. Kinsey. Zeb Kinsey has nowhere to go as the Wildcats brought an inside blitz and met him about before the line of scrimmage.
So Joey Simpson hit him square up. And Kinsey hit the hole hard, but instantly stopped like he hit a wall. Simpson was right there in the gap. Put a licking on him, backs him up 2. So the Red Knights now second and long.
Minute 35 here to play in the third. 20-7. Red Knights. 7 on the play clock as Mick goes under center of the I formation. 1 on the play clock. Gets it off in time. Getting Kinsey to the outside. He's going to come back inside and gets tackled at the 45-yard line. Brings up third down.
Just a quick pitch trying to get Kinsey to the outside. He finds a cutback lane and he turned it up in there. He was able to pick his way back to just past where we originally started this drive, original line of scrimmage.
We're under a minute here to go. So the one thing the Red Knights are doing is they're running time off the clock.
Yeah, this is third and long, though, so, maybe a passing situation here, although the field position is definitely shifted to the Red Knights.
Twins to the left. Looking. Checked off. It's going to be Keenan. Keenan's going backwards as he's going to look to throw. And here comes a flag from the back.
And I don't know why they throw the flag because we have a receiver here.
And he's not
Cam Baker. Cam Baker standing about 4 or 5 yards past where that was.
But it doesn't matter, though. It shouldn't because I believe the quarterback wasn't the one that threw the ball.
Well, here's the thing. But I think, was the pass a forward pass to Keenan? If it was a forward pass to Keenan and not a backward pass, then he can't throw it.
That's true, too, as well.
Right? And I think that was a forward pass. We're going to get intentional grounding on the Red Knights. And so that's going to back that up. And now we were all the way out close to midfield, and now we're going to punt from our own 32.
Yeah, that's kind of weird because you are right, Suf. You can't do 2 forward passes in
right, and I think the first one was forward.
I agree with you.
And then Keenan, when he realizes that these 2 or 3 guys that are collapsing on him, he tries to throw it again and threw it out of bounds. Because I'm thinking it's not a grounding call because Cam Baker was a receiver that was in the area.
Correct.
Right, but the second forward pass.
Because the thing is, I think it was set to be a halfback pass.
Yeah.
But the problem is Mick was actually being forced back.
Right.
Because if you would have thought where he would have squared up and threw it, it would have been even to the line of scrimmage, which would have been okay.
Right.
Problem is he was scooting back because he was being pushed back, and then the front pass ended up going to look like it was that's actually what happened.
So we had an injured player down. I think it was Mick. They were stretching him out, maybe a little cramping tonight. That's the second one. And so now
I got a message from Dave Manning, sir.
Okay.
And he wants a shout out to the crew tonight. He says great camera work and switching and everything.
Oh, yeah?
So we truly do appreciate that because I'm talking about the kids here at these games work really, really hard.
They do. They really do. So it's a team effort. All right.
That's going to bring in Keenan to punt.
Yep.
Deep back is going to be Petrie. There's the kick. It's a high kick. It's going to be fair caught. It's going to be bouncing off. The ball's going to fall. Petrie's going to have to fall on it, but it comes close.
What?
As Dominic was right there.
I hate that. I thought it was a flag. It's a bean
I'm sorry,
bag.
it's Baker, by the way.
It's a bean bag. And I thought he called a penalty. It almost looks like a flag. You see it?
It's orange instead of.
And I'm thinking, man, he threw that late, but it's orange, and it almost looks like yellow from here, too. Anyway, good boom and punt. That's the punt we're used to seeing. The one that goes about 2.5 times the lights, the poles, high, way up there.
So the Wildcats are going to come out and go trips to the left as Gage is in shotgun. Gage is looking to throw. He's going to go deep. We have a man there, too, as well, as it's going to be bounced off, and it's going to be incomplete.
Yeah, I think that's Baker. Baker, stride for stride. We are close to picking another one now. He's coming up with, looks like, maybe a cramp. He's kind of gimping. But, again, the Red Knights not giving up the deep ball. Great position, Cam Baker. We are isolating the cornerbacks, and they are stepping up. And Mick now playing safety.
So 17 seconds here to play in the third quarter. Trips to the left, looking to throw. It's going to be a short throw. It's going to be caught, completed as he gets close to the sticks. It's going to be completed, by number 14, Tyler Griffith will be the catch. Will get the catch.
Yeah, but it's still short of the first down. Again, the short passes they haven't run them a whole lot.
And with that being said, that is going to do it. That's going to be the end of the first quarter or the third quarter. With the score right now, your Red Knights 20, Edison 7. At this time, I'm telling you what, we wouldn't be able to do it not only without our crew, but without the fine people that help us do what we like to do. And I'm talking about Jefferson County Cable right there in Toronto. We thank them so much for running the games for us there. J.E. Foster Funeral Homes in Toronto, where their emphasis on family carries over to yours. Valley Converting in Toronto. Mike and them do such a wonderful job. We appreciate. Help them recycle for their future. Gus's Goodies in Weirton. Now they have cake by the slices, believe it or not. Where everything from Gus, though, is always baked with love. New sponsors this week, Clark Funeral Home. We truly appreciate them. As we come here to the game, it's just a pretty much quarterback keeper up the middle. And of also, too, really quickly, DeCarlo's Pizza as well. So we truly do appreciate them jumping on. With 11:55 and counting here, it's going to be a first down for Edison. So 11:40 here to go, fourth quarter, 20-7, as Gage gets a bad snap. He's going to look to throw deep. His ball's out, and it's going to be incomplete, as the Red Knights did a nice job defending that pass.
Well, a little bit lucky to get that one away. But again, nothing downfield. I mean, nothing. Great job defensively by the Red Knights, taking away the deep ball all night.
They're going to go back and go trips to the right. They're going to move the sidecar to the right this time, too, as Gage looks to throw. It's going to be short as he looks to throw to 14. He's not going to be able to keep it, as it's going to be incomplete as the Red Knights are down with another cramp.
That was Tyler Griffith, the intended receiver. And he bobbled it. It looked like he was going to catch it. That's not. They're doing they've made the adjustment. They're going to run a couple guys deep to clear out an area, and then they sneak Tyler through there, and he is open. But we closed in quickly, and he could not reel that one in. So that's good. That's a 3rd and 10 now for the Wildcats.
Yeah, ball sitting on the 44-yard line. As the Wildcats come to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a tight trips to the left, single receiver to the right. And we're going to get flags thrown.
So
come from the line judge over here.
Yeah.
Which normally means it's an offside somehow or somewhere.
I haven't seen a signal yet.
And it looks like it's going to be against the Red Knights. Legal procedure against the Red Knights.
All right.
And that.
Well, that moves at 5. And so now instead of 3rd and 10, it becomes a 3rd and 5.
Ball now on the 49-yard line. 11:23 here to play in the game. 20-7 Red Knights. As Bowser goes all the way out. It's going to be fake. Gage is going to keep it. He's going to go around the outside. He gets tripped up.
It's close.
But not before he crosses the sticks for the first down for the Wildcats.
We almost got him, but he had a little window there. He did a nice job, good vision, picking some holes and sneaking his way up there. Got just enough. He made just by a yard. He got the first down.
So it's going to bring up 1st down and 10. Now ball's on the Red Knight 45-yard line. Once again, it's a tight trips as Gage looking to throw. Coming back to the outside as he's going to be tackled. Ball comes loose as the ball comes all the way down. It goes out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
Yeah, last touched by Edison. Keenan put a lick on him. And when he went to wrap up, he kind of slapped me, punched the ball out. And it kind of squirted back about 5 yards. So huge loss that time. 19-yard loss for Edison. So on a 1st and 10, they're now looking at 2nd and a mile, which is 29.
I'm still trying to figure that out.
Well,
once in a while.
Yeah, I think 28's my mile.
28's your mile?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm, every 7.
Trips to the right. Here goes. As he's going to throw, it's going to be short. It's going to be caught by Tyler. And he's going to catch it and take it all the way to about the 44-yard line. And that's going to be Tyler Griffith.
So, again, we've seen that play a lot in the second half. You run some receivers down, clear out the area because the defender's going to go with them, and then you sneak him out into the flat, hit him on a little crossing route. Maybe he makes a guy miss, maybe he doesn't. But it's been an effective little play, but it's still 3rd and 21.
Yeah, 3rd and 21. As the snap goes off, he's going to look to throw. It's going to be caught as Kusick catches it at the first stick and goes down to bring up 4th down.
Good tackle by Cam Baker. That's a one-on-one. If he gets past Baker, he may pick up the first down.
Now here's the question for Edison. 9:50 here in counting, 20-7. You're on the Red Knights side of the field. You're going for it in 4th down.
I would think. Down 2 scores?
Yep, and that's exactly what they're going to do is they're going to go trips to the right, single receiver to the left. Gage is in shotgun. Looking to throw. Red Knights, going to be short. It's going to be bobbled up, and it's going to be intercepted by Cam Baker. Cam's going to take it to the 50-yard line. He's going to look to try to get out. He's going to hold the ball and did a nice job as it's going to be intercepted and taken to Wildcat territory, and that's where the Red Knights are going to take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, great job. Nice tip. I think actually Kinsey tipped it. I believe Zeb tipped it, and it went up. Baker broke on it. Nice defensive play, and Big turnover there. Big turnover for the Red Knights, as they are now, not only did they get the turnover, they're actually in Edison's territory.
Cam Baker did a really nice job running that after the interception, too. So here we go. Red Knights are coming to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation, I believe, as it looks like the Wildcat. They're going to give it to Keenan. Keenan's going to try to bounce it back as he went forward a little bit, and I think they're going to give him that forward progress at the 45.
So pick up a yard, but more importantly, I like the run play. We're going to keep the clock moving. Obviously, you like to pick up a little bit more than one, but we'll take it. It's a positive gain. We're going to no rush here. 22 seconds on the clock, on the play clock, so you got plenty of time to get a play off. You're going to chew some clock up. Be nice to get a couple first downs. And if you get a score at the end of it and go up 3 again, it's good.
Agreed. So here we go. Single receiver all the way out here to the right. Single receiver to the left. Shotgun formations, Mick. Looking at it, going to hand it to Wiggin. Wiggins going to take it to the left side. Tries to get around the end and really hasn't not much room to go as he's tackled by Joey Simpson for the Wildcats.
But he does pick up a good 3 yards. Mick on a keeper there. Looked like he handed it to Wiggin, but he didn't.
Oh, he didn't?
He did not. Mick, it was a RPO. It's a read pass.
Oh, read pass.
And he kept it and tucked it up in there. Got 3 yards.
So here we go. Nothing. As this time they're going to hand it to Keenan. Keenan's going to find a huge hole. He's going to kind of shake and bake, and he gets across the sticks and also crosses the 35-yard line, which is good enough for a Red Knight first down.
Little nifty footwork by Mr. Keenan there. 6'6", 270, or what is they listing him at?
It sounded good to me, pal.
Listen, they list him at 6'7", 285, so. But agile, you know what I mean? Does a nice job of patience and finding some holes and then lowering his shoulder, using his big frame to get the first down.
So 1st and 10 for the Red Knights. Snap. It's going to be a fake, and Kinsey's just going to keep it. He's going to find some room going right up the middle as he crosses the 30 to the 29-yard line on a nice run on a direct snap to him.
So they put Boucher in motion, and a little fake handoff, a little play action there. And remember, Zeb can throw it. He has been a quarterback in other schools, and he's a heck of a pitcher in baseball. He brings the heat already, so he can throw it downfield. Can't forget that.
Another Wildcat. It's going to be loose as Bowser does a really, really nice job and does the smart thing by just falling on it.
Yeah, but I think we're going to get an illegal shift. I think Zeb and Bowser both moved before that ball was snapped. They were side by side. Did he pick? Oh, he threw a beanbag. That looks like a flag. It does. I thought it was a flag.
Maybe that PRK isn't working as good as or we think it is. Is it now?
I'm getting my money back. I'm getting my money back. Oh, man. All right, well, anyway, loss of a couple. 3rd and 8 now for the Red Knights.
We're going to go bunch format over on the right. This is going to be a direct snap. It's going to give to Kinsey. And I'm telling you what, give credit right there to number 52 for Edison, Joey Simpson, who kind of sniffed that out and wouldn't let him go anywhere. And that's going to bring up 4th down for the Red Knights.
Yeah, but we're at the 6-minute mark. We're halfway through the 4th in the game. And I would think 4-down territory. We're inside the 40-yard line. I mean, I don't think Keenan got the – I don't know. He's got a heck of a leg. I just don't know about kicking the field goal. It doesn't look – I'm not at practice. But you're talking, close to your, 52-yard field goal?
Yeah, and there's only 3 seconds on the play clock as a bunch. There's 1 on the play clock. Just get it off. No.
Well, they're going to say
that was awfully quick.
That was pretty close. They're going to call it delay a game on the Red Knights. Yeah.
They did not say zero yet.
It was very close. So now, well, that's okay. I mean, it's not like at this point we just ran another 30 seconds off that clock.
True.
Right? And now they're running the clock again.
Yeah, I'll say that becomes starting to run again on the when they set the ball ready to play.
Yeah, so now do you punt it and try to pin him inside of 10? Or go
No,
for
you
it?
go
No,
for it.
We're going for it.
Same
Okay.
exact play as we're going to go quad set to the right, single receiver to the left. There's a snap. He's going to throw to Keenan. And it's going to be thrown out of bounds as Keenan was the intended receiver, so it's going to be incomplete. And now the Wildcats will take over 1st and 10. Ball sitting right now probably on their 40-yard line.
Well, yeah, they got to go 60 yards, but you remember they're down 2 scores. So not only do they have to go 60 yards, you got to score twice in the next 5 minutes and 3 seconds, and you have to hold us.
And the thing is, though, Suf, we've seen weirder things than this before, pal.
Yeah, agreed.
As it's going to go trips to the left, single receiver to the right. Klein looking to throw. It's going to be caught as Kusik's going to continue to try to break the tackle as he is taken down by Sloan.
Well, they had trips to the left. They all did the same route. It was a 5-yard stop. And he just basically picked the one that in the middle.
So the wonder is if they're setting the short for the long here as trips go to the right, single receiver to the left. Klein throws it again to Kusik as it's going to be caught at the 45-yard line. Good enough for a Wildcat first down. That's going to move the chains, and the clock continues to run as soon as they put the ball set to play.
So the question then is, I mean, as a defense, you got to keep them in front of you. You still can't give up that deep ball.
And now they're going to blow the clock stops.
I'm not sure why.
The officials are over there discussing something.
They are. And now they're going to Coach Frankie and explaining something.
Both teams are at the line of scrimmage ready to go. As everyone's ready to play.
Yeah, 4:23. So the quick outs have been effective so far in the first couple plays. But don't get, biting on it because then they'll hit you with the deep one.
And that's what they're going to look to do here is Gage takes it, but it's not going to have a chance to do anything as the Red Knights sack him back on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Wow, great job. Good coverage again downfield. They've been throwing them the little 5-yard, 10 yards, right? And trying to get us set up for that big deep one. But, again, keep it in front of you, which we did. Forcing a 2nd and 17.
Yeah, ball on the 46. There he is again, looking to throw deep. He's going to just overthrow it. He has a man. It's going to be tipped, and it's going to be caught by Kusik on a nice catch. He's going to keep his feet, gets tackled inside the red zone. But wow, was that interesting as it hit off a Red Knight, hit off his own hand, and then back into his hands. Well, on a tipped pass, pal.
And again, we're not fooled. And I think Cam Baker is the one that tipped it. Good concentration, actually, by Kusick.
They're not wasting any time. Going to the line of scrimmage, trips to the right. Klein looking as he's going to step up the throw. He has a man open. It's going to be Tyler. And he's going to go into the end zone for a Wildcat touchdown. As we have
got a bunch
couple
of
players down. One's a cramp, I can see that.
2 of them.
Oh, yeah, both cramped up.
Looks like both of them are cramped up. We almost got to him. He threw it off his back foot. He couldn't step into the throw because we had some decent penetration. But there's that little flat that they like to run. They've had some success with it.
Tyler Griffith is the catch.
Yeah, Tyler
receiver.
Caught it, and then he just turned it upfield and was able to lower his shoulder and get into the end zone. So now the all-important extra point, right?
Yeah.
Remember, we had the botched extra point in the first quarter. So we'll see what happens here. Do they go for they really don't need to go for 2.
No, they don't. Just need to get back in the end zone for that. But the thing is, we do have 2 Red Knights down. One is up walking on his own. Both of them are cramps. We can tell you that.
I think the far one looks like maybe Logan Sloan.
I'll say it looks like him.
Yeah, he's walking back down the sideline there. And the other one, I can't tell. I'm going to wait.
So we'll take a look here. There's 3 minutes and 30 seconds here to play in this fourth quarter. 20 now. 20-13 as we are waiting for the extra point for Edison as he is up and walking on his own out with a cramp. So here we go as they get ready to kick the extra point.
All right, so
Mason Montgomery set to kick it for the Wildcats.
it's turning into a barn burner.
Oh, it is a great game out here at Richmond. Snap, the kick, it's up, and it is blown dead.
It's blown dead. We're going to get an offsides on the Red Knights. So let's see here.
The kick is good, and they're going to decline the offside penalty. So with that decline of the penalty with 3:30 here to play in the fourth quarter, the score, your Red Knights 20, Edison High School 14, and what is becoming a game here, Powell, at Richmond, Ohio.
Boy, I'm going to tell you, that extra point, I'm hoping it don't come back and get us. But 3:30 to go. Now, Edison has all 3 timeouts. Red Knights only have 1. So we'll see how that plays out in the next 3:30.
Red Knights did take 2 quick timeouts here at the beginning of the third quarter.
They did. And so
Edison right now has all 3. Red Knights only have 1. 3:30 here to play in the fourth, pal.
yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
I'm interested to see if they squib it to try to actually hit it off a Red Knight.
Good.
Or if he's going to try to kick it deep because there is still time on the clock for Edison.
Yes.
I think it's too early to go for an onside. So, I mean, if I would be looking at a squib probably to try to kick it off a Red Knight.
I mean, with 3 timeouts, I probably wouldn't. When they don't.
No, they go ahead and kick it in the short corner. It's going to be picked up, and here we go as he's going to run. He's going to keep his feet, and he's not going to have a chance to do anything as he just gets across the 20-yard line to the 21, 22-yard line, and that is where the Red Knights are going to take over, 1st and 10.
All right, so we're 78 yards from pay dirt, right?
True.
As Boucher returns that for about 5-yard return. It looked like it was going to go out of bounds. I think he thought maybe it was too. He picked it up kind of late, but he was able to scramble 5 yards out of it. And so now we need a nice sustained drive, little mixture of run and pass, keep the clock moving, and I'd feel a lot better if we pushed one into the end zone.
And here we go as Mick going to look. He's going to keep it, and he's going to go down in the backfield by number 31. That's Mason.
So big loss on the play.
No, they're not. They're actually going to call a flag before the snap, which isn't going to matter. It's going to be a legal procedure against the Red Knights.
Okay. Well, so that's good because it backs them up to their own 17, but it's first down again. That's good.
So Twins to the right. Nope, Trips to the right. I'm sorry. Mick back in the shotgun. He has a sidecar beside him. It's going to be looking. It's going to throw to Bowser. Bowser's going to be incomplete. No, they're going to hop on. They're going to say it's incomplete pass as the guy in the white comes and rolls instead.
Yeah, people were hooting and hollering, but it was a forward pass, so that's incomplete. Ball intended for Bowser, and it looked like he had it in his hands. Again, maybe trying to run before he had it. Ball hits the ground. The bad thing is it stops the clock. In addition to not picking up yardage. And so now we're looking 2nd and 15, but the clock's not running. And so Edison still has all 3 timeouts.
Single receiver to the right, single receiver to the left. Mick, they're going to put Bowser in the shotgun. Their flag comes flying in. It's going to be stopped again as it's going to be an offsides against the Red Knights.
Yeah, it looked like Fancher, I think, jumped on that one, number 56, and Red Knights got to just settle down here. It's getting a little loud on this side. There's only one set of stands. Everybody's on the same side here, so it's loud one way or the other. And we're backing up. We're getting into these really long situations.
Wildcat fans coming alive here for this last few minutes, pal. As the Red Knights get set, we're going to stay in that shotgun formation. Mick is going to look. Hands it off to Keenan. Keenan's going to kind of shake a little bit as he's going to get across to the 25-yard line, maybe?
Yeah.
It's going to bring up third down?
Yeah, but they're going to call it. But that forces Edison to call a timeout. Okay, so now they're down to 2. The incomplete pass to Bowser saved them one of their timeouts. And we are in a 3rd and half-mile situation, 3rd and 16. So, not sure what we're going to do here. Do you get Keenan one-on-one to the outside? We've had some success with that. You got Bowser who can fly. Do we send him on a streak? Do we clear out and run someone underneath on an underneath route? A lot of things to do here. Do we set up a screen?
That's what I was about ready to say.
Keenan in the middle.
Thinking that we are going to throw deep. Do we throw short? Let them run it.
Right.
It's not going to, you know.
Yeah. I mean, the thing you risk is an incomplete pass that stops the clock.
Twins to the right here. Twins to the left. Mick looking. Mick's going to keep it. He's going to put his head down as he's just going to get probably back to the original line of scrimmage.
Well, and I think that's a good call because the clock is running and then they burned another timeout. So now each team with 1, 3:02 to go in the game, punting situation. But that becomes a pretty big issue as...
No, I know where you're going with it, especially right now with it being 4th down. And not with 3 minutes and 3:02 here to play in the 3rd quarter, or in the 4th quarter. 20-14 is the score. Wildcats only down by 6. 1 timeout each for both teams.
All right.
And this is where on that timeout you calm everyone down and say, okay, play your game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and let's just
be smart.
Here's the big thing. Let's get a good snap and a good kick. That's the primary things right now.
As they're going to put Cusack back deep, it's going to be Keenan as he gets it off, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 29-yard. Nope. He's going to walk it up. Looks like he's going to give it to him at the 32-yard line, and that's where Edison will take over 1st and 10 here with plenty of time on the clock at 2:54.
And a short field to go.
Absolutely.
So 1 timeout left. Tide has shifted here in the second half as the Edison Wildcats have come to life. And again, 7 points puts them up 1 because we missed that extra point in the first half.
So here we go. Klein in the shotgun formation. Looking, going to fake it. Klein's going to take it himself to the right. He's going to step up and he's going to go down as he gets at least a good bit of run or a good bit of yardage on that to bring up 2nd down.
Quarterback keeper, they've had success with that around the end tonight. And so they go back to the bread and butter. It's not a first down, but he does pick up a decent amount, like you said, about 4 yards, bringing up 2nd and 6. But, you know, they're down inside the 30 now, but the clock is moving.
Yeah, they're under about 2:20. So here we go. Play is still rolling as Klein looks to throw. It's going to be incomplete. Now another flag comes in the background.
Wow. Okay, so the referees missed the false start on Edison, and everybody, that play was weird. Everybody was kind of standing. The ball was snapped. Everybody thought it was a flag, and it wasn't. And then at the end, you're going to get a penalty.
So the clock is still continuing to run here with 1:59 on the clock. Now, here's the issue, too, that we have. One of the issues that we have here is that the play clock inside the end zones are shut off.
Yeah, I wonder why.
So what do they call on sportsmanlike on saying?
I haven't seen it.
Now they're going to come and ask me how many seconds you want back. They did. Look at that. They put a bunch of seconds. Did they tell them to do that?
They put 2:08 back on the clock.
Looks like they're going to get a roughing the passer. I'm just trying to read his motions here. And let's see what we got here. I didn't think it was. He threw it. I wasn't paying attention. Personal foul, roughing the passer.
That's what they're going to call. That's going to take them far into Red Knight territory even more. And that's also going to be an automatic first down.
Wow. That's going to be
inside the 20.
Oh, yeah. It's going to go inside the 15. And he's going to stop at the 14. So
wow,
what a penalty that is. So now, as on a busted play, it should have never started, as there was a false start on Edison. The two guys moved at the same time.
So here we go. This time they're going to go ahead and put Klein under center. They're going to look. He's going to fake it. Klein's going to roll out the throw. He's going to throw it. It's going to be caught. He's going to be in cup, and it's going to be close. He's not going to get into the end zone. He's going to be short by 2 yards. But no matter what, there's still 1:59 on the clock.
The clock didn't move. They never started the clock.
Well, they did actually. They put 2 minutes and 8 seconds back on the clock.
Okay.
But it's going to be close, though.
Because the last time I looked up, it said 1:59, but then I didn't realize they put that on there.
They put 2 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock. Now here we go. This is where you're going to find out what kind of defense you have. First and goal, ball sitting on the 3-yard line with 1:42 and counting. There is no play clocks. As he's going to go up his drop, he's going to push, and it's going to be in for an Edison touchdown.
Wow, what a change of events. But here's the thing. We're still tied, right?
Yes.
You got an extra point to get. This isn't over. And there's still 1:35 to go.
So that's going to put Montgomery, the game kind of right now on Montgomery's shoulders as he goes. There's the snap. The kick. It's up. Almost blocked. But it's not. It's going to be in through the uprights and good. So right now with 1:35 here to play in the game, Edison's up 21-20.
Wow. Crazy is this.
Wow.
Crazy.
So now here's what you do. What do you do for Edison? With 1:35, you kick it deep.
Well, you definitely kick it deep.
You got to keep it away from Bowser. Still somehow maybe kick it closer to the sideline.
Well, then you run the risk of kicking it out of bounds and giving the Red Knights
too.
A shorter field. So I still think you kick it deep and you just tell your guys that stay in their lanes and you tell them to tackle and help out and swarm to the ball. Bowser already showing that he can return it. They're going to put Cam Baker with him in back there.
Which Baker has speed too as well.
They do. Now Bowser has a return already. Remember last week he returned one.
Yep.
And he did tonight but they called it back on a penalty.
So here we go as Montgomery's getting ready to set to kick off. It is going to be a deep kick. It's going to go to Bowser. Here we go. Bowser's going to take it. He's going to find some holes. He's going to go up, and he's tackled at the 30-yard line with 1:29 on the clock here, pal. The Red Knights are going to, with one timeout, have to go a good bit down the field.
Well, you got 70 yards. Now, here's the thing. Can we get into field goal? Can Keenan kick the field goal? I don't know.
That's another question. I mean
there's a lot of ifs
He has a leg
here.
that we've seen.
He does have a leg, so not sure. But we have 1:29. We do have one timeout, which is we can stop the clock, which is good.
Twins on both sides. Mick throws as he's not going to have a chance to go anywhere, as it was just pretty much a screen.
Well, trying to get the ball, I get it. They're trying to get the ball into Boucher's hands and to get him out in space. Problem is, everybody kind of left. He was like one-on-one there and he got tackled.
Clock is continuing to run right now with 1:05 and counting here. 21-20 Wildcats. Twins to the right. Mick looking. Backing down. He's going to throw it. It's going to be incomplete as Keenan was the intended receiver to bring up third down.
Well, ball a little bit low. Keenan went down to get it. Couldn't wrap it up. But if there's a positive on that play, it's that he's good he probably didn't catch it because it stops the clock. Otherwise, if he doesn't get out of, if he catches it, turns upfield and doesn't get out of bounds, the clock could continue to run if he doesn't get the first down, right?
Absolutely.
So 3rd and 12 here.
Ball on the 28 of the Red Knights. Twins to the left, single receiver. Mick looking to throw. He's going to throw downfield. It's going to be caught by Bowser. Bowser's going to take it, and he's not going to have a chance to do anything as Edison does a nice job swarming to the ball as he catches it at the 45-yard line. 38 seconds on the clock. Finally, they're going to blow the whistle, and Red Knights are going to take a timeout.
I think they are, yeah. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that was Baker. Number 5. It looks like a 2. Bowser,
oh, it was Baker?
Yeah, Bowser was on this side. But nonetheless, either way, short completion brings up a manageable 4th and 4. And again, do we have to throw the home run ball here? No. We definitely got to get a first down, but it can be the 5-yard out.
Just got to get past the sticks.
Just got to get past the sticks. As a receiver, you got to know where those sticks are. Don't go on 3 yards when you need 4, right? You go 5 or 6.
Yippers.
Right? And a nice little quick, and then it doesn't even have to be an out, right? As long as you move the sticks, the clock will stop momentarily till they set that ball.
4th down and 4. Here it is. Mick looking. Throwing to the sticks. He has a man. It's going to be Keenan with a catch and out of bounds on a beautiful catch.
Tiptoed the sideline, got both feet down. Wow, real nice.
First down, Red Knights.
Yeah, nice rollout by Mick. Throws a dart right where he can catch it. Keenan is the only one to catch that ball. Throws it to the outside, and good job getting the feet down. Move the sticks. Fresh set of downs, clock stop.
You're right. I mean, he just beautiful way. He made sure his feet were in bounds when he caught it. Here we go. Twins to the right, single receiver to the left. Mick by himself. There's a snap. Looking. He's going to have to run. He has a man wide open, and he's going to take it. It's going to be Wiggin. Wiggin's going to keep coming until finally he has jumped out of bounds. There is 18 seconds on the clock as the Red Knights.
Wow. I tell you what, good job by Mick keeping that play alive. He wanted to go deep down the left side and well covered, and then he started getting some pressure. He actually forced out of the pocket and find Wiggin in the flat, wide open. Go.
Clock continues to go. Here we go. Twins to the left. Moving, looking, out of the pocket. He's going to have to get rid of it somehow. He throws it down to the end zone, and he's going to throw it out of the end zone, which is a smart idea.
Well, and I think Edison's keying Keenan. I mean, they got 2 or 3 guys. He's double, triple covered, right? So that could free somebody else up. Now, here's the problem. That play took 10 seconds, right? And we're down to 8. So you got 1 play, possibly 2, from 24 yards out.
No timeouts left for the Red Knights either. Looking to throw. Pops it up. Ball kind of jump balls it. It's going to be batted out of bounds. 1 second. No, they just let the clock tick off. That was 1 second. Should have 1 on the clock.
Yeah, they kept the clock going. The ball was incomplete, and it hit the ground with 1 second to go.
I even looked. I saw the 1 on the clock, and then it just ticked off at the end. Well, guess what? If the click ticks off, no matter what, that's going to do it here. As they're going to go ahead and pretty much call it a game, and that's going to be your final. Edison 21, your Red Knights 20. Unbelievable. What a great game here at Richmond.
Oh, man. 1 point game.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Hey, let's thank the kids and get out of here.
I agree with you completely. It is truly amazing to have these group of kids working with us. I'm talking about Mr. Ty Safaletta, Noah Carafa, Gunnar Blood, Bradley Fisher, and Scotland Littlejohn. We couldn't do it without them. They are the best crew in the Ohio Valley right now working in this broadcasting situation for schools. I'll put them against anyone. They're wonderful. Also, our sponsors, we truly, truly do appreciate it. We thank you so much for everything. As the clock, that's going to do it. Your final here from Richmond. The score, Edison 21, your Red Knights 20. For Mr. Rob Safaletta and for myself, have a good night, everyone. We'll see you next week for homecoming at Clark Hinkle Field.